Welcome back to the Lifespring Age, episode 29, Aeon Strive. The ghost of Sarah has led the group to Sir Vecken, a local knight who she was engaged to. But before they are able to ask any questions, they must first introduce themselves to a guest of his. Well, first and foremost, we're going to welcome Pete. Oh, we just doxed him. Oh no. We're going to welcome our newest player.
Why do you?
I'm fine with people.
It's your running joke when you say someone's first name.
Well, I don't know. Some people don't want I don't know everyone's first name here.
I'm fine with my first name being.
I think I've heard everyone's first name at least once. I just don't remember them.
I don't know what Taniki's and Peru's first name is.
I don't know what Amber's first name.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But yeah, so welcome one and all to Pete. You'll be joining us moving forward. Be introducing his character very, very shortly. Wickle recap on what happened last time because it was stretching our minds back into the murky past. The group, still unnamed, 6 months into the campaign.
We have named it.
Well, it just
we are the Moonlight Syndicate. What do you mean?
Yeah, okay. If
What do you mean? It's generic white women.
Generic
No,
white women.
that's
True, yeah. No. It's
Please,
generic white
wait,
women.
please, Pete, tell me you're a guy.
Yeah,
Character.
okay.
No,
A
the
male
character
character.
you
It
made.
is playing a male character, so you're fine.
Yeah.
I was going to be incredibly. Please tell me you're a guy. I can't deal with
Please
being
tell me
women
you're
here.
Yeah. So you guys have been heading from from Haven Oral. You were sent on a mission to collect a fellow called Runo and give Cerulean Wolf some much needed R&R with her family. On the way, you were asked to pop in to investigate the spooky ooky ghostly sighting in a library in a town called Greencrest. You headed up to Greencrest. You met the ghost in the library, who then possessed the little kobold who could. The ghost jumped into Rusty, but she wasn't an evil ghost. This was a poor ghost who had been brutally murdered and had her tongue ripped out. And she was Rusty had let her in so she could communicate with you more fully. And she had kind of couldn't quite remember her death because it was very traumatic. But she would pointed you to a couple of places you could start investigating to try and find out what was happening. Also to find the bodies of everyone who had been murdered in this particular mansion, Greencrest Mansion. There'd been 3 kids and a wife had been murdered, and the serving staff. To find their remains, to put them to rest, so they could leave this terrible mortal coil. And you got some information from her. You knew the rough location of where the owner of the mansion was, a local tower nearby, and you also knew this woman's. I don't know what the terminology is because they weren't married, but I want to say widow, because they were basically going to be married. This guy is effectively would have been widowed, but they weren't married.
I think you mean a fiance.
Yeah, but she's dead, so I don't know if there's a word for it. I don't think there's a word for it. But it's effectively widow, right? Yeah. Well, I think we can all agree that that's
Well,
the
it's
word.
also a very specific relationship status.
Yeah, it's a weird one. Yeah. And his name, I'll just quickly remind myself, was Sir Vecken.
That was it.
Vecken, who looked like a really chill dude. But
He did.
you guys have walked up to his front door and given it a rat-a-tat-tat, and that's where we left it all those many weeks ago. Does anyone have anything else that because I did that off the top of my head from memory? Did I miss anything that you want to add in to just remind the other players? I can't say I'm looking at you, Asher, but I'm thinking very hard because you're the one who takes the most notes.
I'm scrolling.
Oh my god!
I don't think so.
You know,
Yeah, there were 2 people we're supposed to meet from the ghost's past. 2
Well, there was
names he gave
Vecken,
us.
and the man was called. Ooh, it's here somewhere.
Oh, this is the guy I renamed because I hated it. He had a really stupid name.
Pearl.
Furl. His name was Furl, but I decided to call him something else because I hated it. But
I think
I think it was Carl. Maybe I might have just said Carl.
I don't. Well, I have in my
He
notes.
sounds
Pearl.
more like a Philip to me.
I don't have anything in my notes that said you changed the name. But...
Okay, that's fine. I maybe just thought it very hard because I hated saying it. So there was the Sir Vecken was this woman's ex-boyfriend, or would have been current boyfriend, had she not beefed it, and Furl, who was like this kind of sketchy guy who liaised with the business owners in the town and took the money back.
He was the wizard guy, right?
He wasn't a wizard. He was like the dog's body for the wizard. The guy who was like who owned the house was Sir John Kilpatrick.
That's what it was.
Or Lord John Kilpatrick, sorry. Yep. I think that's where we left it. So rather than jump in as you knocking on the door, we're gonna. Well, yeah, I think that's probably a good time. So, we're gonna. It's gonna be a bit weird because it's been a hell week for me, and I've not been able to quite get myself up to speed. But I did send you some notes a week or so back, Pete. But the door knocks. People knock on the door, and Sir Vecken goes, opens the door, and he stands there in front of you. He's this. I don't say
he was pretty tall.
He was very tall, a little bit.
We couldn't tell whether he was like Samoan or like native.
Yeah, I mean the artwork's nice and it is distinct. It's just like it's like whether it's Native American, Asian, or Polynesian. It's just like he's got long, dark, kind of wavy hair, quite tan skin. I'd say like quite full faced. It's described as having a pleasant disposition. So he opens the door to you. And he opens the door with a warm, if slightly, what's the best word? I will say pestered smile, like he's trying to do two things at once. Rusty, to remind you, you can tell who's in the driving seat of Rusty. So Rusty normally has yellow eyes. When Sarah, the ghost, is in control, his eyes goes blue, and at the moment, his eyes are like one yellow, one blue. And they're kind of like Jaegering him if you've seen Pacific Rim, but like the control is very give and take. She's not possessing him; she's kind of along for the ride, giving some context. But as he opens the door, Rusty's eyes go fully yellow, and he's there because presumably she doesn't want to give anything away. He opens the door, and I haven't got a voice for this guy, so I'll just give him a Freddy one look. Hi, it's morning, isn't it? Good morning. No, that's too. That's South African. Good morning.
I don't remember who knocked on the door.
It doesn't matter. Rusty.
Oh, Lou knocks on the door.
Lou knocks on the door.
It's in my notes.
Okay. Lou knocks on that, and he opens the door, and he stood there, and he's actually in armor. It's quite like it's very basic, kind of more functional and like cool. It's just he's got like this blue sash on it, and he's there. And he's like, oh, good off. Yes, it's afternoon. Good afternoon. Can I help?
Lou.
What?
You knocked on the door.
Knocked on the door.
Are you guys okay?
Some of us.
Sorry.
Can I help? You knocked on my door.
My brain is rebooting. Hold on.
Oh.
I'll get it eventually. I just
Emotionally.
If you're collecting, I've got some old clothes in the back. Should I go get them?
Wolf, can you?
No. Please.
Lou's apparently like not with us, so. Anyone?
What were we going to ask him? We were going to ask him about. Sorry,
the lady.
Okay. Lou knocks on the door.
I think
He says that.
So you were there to find more information about what happened
information
that
about.
night.
Yeah.
By the way, I just realized something. We have a session where somebody new joins, and we just completely start with less just ranting about something than any other time.
Yeah, usually it's a little bit more streamlined. I think it's because we've had so long.
Usually not, it's been like 3 weeks since we played last.
Yeah.
So Lou knocks on the door, doesn't say anything. Wolf will be like, we were asked about the incident a few years ago with Lord, was it John? Lord
Kilpatrick.
Lord Kilpatrick.
As you say that, his kind of warm demeanour, it doesn't cloud, and this is obvious for anyone to see. He was very warm and smiley. You mentioned it, and immediately his mood, I won't say turns sour, but turns very somber. Oh, I suppose I've got a guest in already, but I suppose you better come in. Yes.
If it's not too much trouble.
No, just wipe your feet, please. Keep your shoes on, but and he kind of like ushers you all inside. Rusty looks up, and there's these little like, for those with high insight, can just see this like little blue like Coriolis around his eyes, and he's staring up at this guy like big wide eyes, like drinking him all in. And he closes the door behind you, and he kind of leads you through
Drinking them
this.
all in?
Yeah, he leads
What kind
you
of
all.
thoughts is Rusty having?
What?
No,
Sorry?
is it just me that thinks the wording of that is like, Rusty's having impure thoughts?
Oh right,
Rusty
no. So
isn't, but
so Rusty isn't. It's the ghost behind her eyes who's like
the ghost
you know,
of Christmas.
She is used to seeing him
yes,
from
yes,
like
yes, yes.
crotch height, but maybe not with trousers on. And
Oh my god.
Jesus fucking
I've had a hell of a week, so apologies in advance. So he leads you all in, and he kind of directs you through to a sitting room, and it's not a huge room. And sitting in there at a table, holding this mug of steaming tea, is a humanoid. Pete, would you like to describe yourself? Not yourself, but
Oh.
What you'd see is a rather human-looking male with suntan skin, with long brown wavy hair, about 5'11". He has, I'd say he's human-looking, but he clearly has slightly pointed ears, not overly like elvish in nature. And if he were to like crack a smile, you'll notice slightly more pronounced canines. And he's wearing studded, I think it's studded leather armor. He's got on his wrist an armband, like a bedazzled armband, and various jewels and gemstones around his belt. And a weird sort of contraption type of thing on his hip, as well as a knife on the other side. So,
What do you have?
and yeah,
okay.
am I just sitting there?
Yeah, just sitting there. You've not been in this room long. You arrived mere minutes ago. He just kind of like invited you in, sat you down, made you a cup of tea, and then was about to come and talk to you. But then his door went. He gestures you into this, say, very functional living room. The only real feature of interest in this room is very functional, kind of like bare tables, a very basic cutlery, a couple of seats. The only thing of interest that you can see is this helm, like a warrior's kind of Skyrim Nord helm. That's with the one of the horns on it. It's just been cracked and shattered, but it's hung up on the wall as like a memento kind of thing. He kind of ushers you in, and his warm countenance is kind of grim now, and he goes, "Would any of you like a drink? The kettle has just been boiled. I can make a tea, coffee for anybody."
It's relatively nice tea, I must admit.
I'll have
Relatively nice.
one,
Yes. Okay. One.
please.
Sugars.
Just one.
One, please.
One sugar. Two. Okay. Yes. Sit down. Sorry, my friend. I can't remember. Yeah. Introduce yourselves. I will be back in a few moments. And he kind of toddles off to the kitchen, and you hear, drawers being opened and water being poured as you guys are, able to sit down and get yourselves comfortable.
Wolf just stands there awkwardly, like near the doorway.
Buffy's gonna find the most comfortable armchair possible and like sink into it. Just like, oh.
What about Kudo?
Yeah,
and
Wolf really needs to buy one of those chairs.
Actually,
what time of day is it? Is it like afternoon, or is it like
It's
morning?
midday,
like
right?
lunchtime, midday. Yeah, just afternoon. I think it'd probably be worth. We've not done this in a little while. It's probably worth describing the actual party now. Actually, so if we look at this as I see you on the roll 20, press the wrong button there. If I look at the roll 20, Kudo, would you like to describe, because things have changed since we probably first met Kudo in terms of what he's wearing, what he's carrying, and we want to describe what Kudo looks like at the moment.
Yeah. When you look at Kudo, you see a. Well, it's a 1 meter-ish person, but the form and visuals of a mix of a raccoon and a dog, also known as a speaking raccoon dog. Yeah. He's wearing rather traditional looking samurai style-ish armor with a very remarkable red stone set in the breastplate, and he has a very nice looking silvery katana to his on his belt.
Okay. Nice. Next up, we have Lou Marblecup. It's been a long time since we heard what Lou looked like. First time we heard what she looked like, she was getting out of a well. Something out of a fucking ring.
To be fair, that hasn't changed much. she still goes into wells on a regular basis. But yeah, Lou is a pale-skinned female human. She has like Abram blonde hair to the chin, styled to the side, and she's wearing gray stuffed leather armor, and notable weapons are a chin hanging from her hip and a short sword hanging from the other side.
Mm-hmm.
And she has
the short sword.
a hood up. Yeah,
the short sword's very ornate, like almost like Sting from The Hobbit. Who's next on my list? Oh peeps, Cerulean Wolf.
Wolf is sort of relatively tall for a woman, you know, like 5'7", 5'8". Sort of peach, sort of pale skin with these bright blue eyes, and I would say like platinum white or like hints of like blue hair, with like dark roots in the center. Wears sort of very like a dark, don't say like bodysuit, but sort of like a tight outfit with like a breastplate on the front. It has like a cloak over her, and you can't see any weapons on her, but you assume if she does, they're hidden behind the cloak. She wears some like leather boots. Looks very like battle ready.
Okay. Next on there we have Azalea.
Oh, how did I forget? Sorry, wolf mask.
Oh, she also got a wolf mask. Yeah. I'll ask her, but I wasn't sure if she was wearing it. 'Cause she mentioned she wasn't wearing it.
Yeah, she would have been wearing it in this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Azalea. Are you on mute?
Amber.
She might be on mute. Okay, we'll come back to Azalea. Laffy.
Oh wait, she's fat. Oh, okay. Oh dear. Laffy is very short for an elf. She's like just over 5 foot tall. She has long, sun-kissed blonde hair that flows all the way down past her hips. She has these like deep. I wouldn't say deep. They're like big, bright lilac eyes, and these delicate freckles that are like scattered across the front of her face. That we now know are in the same formation as like the stars, like the constellation in the sky. And she's wearing this very flowy white dress at the moment that probably won't stay as pristine as it looks right now.
Excellent. Azalea, can you hear? Can we? I can't hear you, but can you hear us?
Well, she can clearly hear us.
Yeah, she can clearly hear us. Yeah. So she's troubleshooting in the moment, but Azalea will describe herself presently. Is a very gorgeous, auburn-haired, kind of cottagecore person. I will let her elaborate. She's going to reboot, and then she'll elaborate when she's back. So yeah, you guys are stood there. It's like this very awkward moment where a group of like, oh, and of course we've got Rusty with us as well, who is like 4 foot tall, about the same height as Kudo. He is a rust-coloured, so like flecks of brown, silver, and gold, rust-coloured kobold.
Is he
who's
4
wearing
foot tall now?
4 foot. He's growing. I told you he's growing slightly. He was
God.
he was like 3
He's
foot
gonna
8,
be
and now he's
taller
4
than
foot tall.
Laffy soon.
He is. He's got these big, like, frog eyes. You know how like frogs have got eyes bulging on each side of his head. His tongue doesn't quite fit in his mouth, so it sticks out. And he's wearing a suit of armor and carrying a long sword. The suit of armor is fairly battered. Like, it looks like it's seen a lot of action. But he's just like he's basically clanking away in the background.
He's just a silly, goofy little
He's
baby.
just a silly little goofy guy. And he has these
Because we
big
also have
kind of
Riptide.
Oh no! Oh yeah, Riptide's with you as well. Who is 6 foot tall,
Mummy.
sea elf. She is a muscle mummy
Huge.
with like bright bubblegum pink hair, carrying this absolutely massive axe. It looks like it's made out of coral. It's huge. It touches the floor and like she has to like take it off to go through doorways, kind of thing.
This party
It's
is
kind of like
massive.
a step ladder. Yeah, it's. Yeah, she wears like
8 of us.
Doc Martens. She's got on like leather trousers and like a crop top. She's got tattoos on her right on her left arm. She's got a tattoo in Elvish. Now, do you read Elvish?
No.
Well, for anyone who can read Elvish, you'd know that tattoo says "fuck you," and on her from like the behind her ear, going down to just kind of like the heart area, she's got what looks like a tattoo of a dragon, but it's a very natural skin tone color, but it also sometimes looks like it kind of moves. So she's there. She's got this bright bubblegum pink hair, loads of piercings. She's badass. I love her. And she kind of comes in and she stands like awkwardly in the corner. Riptide goes to a very specific seat. Like he knows where he's going. Goes in and sits on this one specific seat. And so Laffy's found the. So, what did I say?
You said Riptide.
Riptide.
Said
Jesus,
Riptide.
sorry.
Riptide goes in the corner. Riptide goes.
Kudo, fuck me.
What the fuck is
God
going
almighty.
on?
Too many people in this goddamn party.
Guys,
I'm
we're
gonna
fine.
thin the
We're fine.
herd.
This is gonna
Right,
work.
Rusty goes to a very specific seat. Riptide stands in the corner, like she's just too big for this room, right? She's bigger than the guy who owns this house. Like he's like seen her and had to like look up a little bit at her. Laffy has found a very comfortable seat. Wolf is standing awkwardly. What are Kudo and Lou doing?
Lou is going to like sit
Oh,
on
man.
the.
Yay!
Yeah.
Whoa!
Lou's just going to
Yay.
sit down and relax.
Okay.
Nice.
The seats for everyone. Azalea, can you just? We've described her as an auburn-haired, cottagecore, gorgeous creature. Would you like to elaborate on that at all, or do you think that's kind of enough?
Well, as flattering as that is, I think she has changed a little bit since we first sort of started all of
Ooh.
this. So she's still the same, like 5'5"-ish, 5'6", like very slender, almost childlike kind of build. Really pale and freckled and green-eyed, with this bright red cloud of hair. I think now, maybe some of those who like are around her a lot more occasionally see something kind of move out the corner of their vision whenever she's standing next to them, and they probably wouldn't see it, but it would be like a little vine under her hair that slithers and hides.
Ooh.
And if you were paying really close attention, you might have seen she is maybe an inch taller, maybe.
Everyone's getting so tall.
Laffy's like,
Laffy's just there like, guys, come back down.
And so
I thought she was taller than that. I didn't think she was that
Laffy's
little.
tiny.
No, she's quite
Yeah.
small, yeah. And
Oh,
she is cottagecore-y in that, you know, she wears like brown cotton pants with boots and then like a flowy cream-esque blouse. And then you can see like all of the gear she carries on her is essentially gardening gear. It's like little trimmers and vials to collect things, and these bundles of herbs wrapped and dried. Maybe a pound of black tar heroin somewhere, but you can't see that.
You said it like a joke, but it's canon.
Yeah. Yeah, you did find the good kush at one point. I forgot.
I think
So yeah,
Laffy
No,
still
that's
has
not
a spliff.
we
But Azalea
also
gave to
have
her.
Kush, yeah.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
yeah. So you guys are stood there in this room for say 2 or 3. Well, it's clattering away in the background, making tea for people. Are people talking, or are they just kind of stood around awkward?
Is Wolf still standing there awkwardly?
Yeah.
I'm
Laffy's
stood
gonna like
next to
sit.
Wolf at the door.
Laffy's gonna like clamber up onto the arm of the chair and like point to the chair for Wolf to sit down.
Just like gives it like a half cock, like, huh?
And I'm not allowed on the sofa.
In Laffy's all right. Sort of walks over very sheepishly and sits down on the chair.
Gives a little pat on the head.
Okay, so
Lil
Azalea's
slightly
standing
moves her
awkwardly in the
cheeks around.
doorway.
No, well, Riptide's sitting in a corner. It's fine. Standing in the corner, you're fine.
Yeah.
That's true. I
Riptide's
think I'd
like
go and sit
peering
next
out.
to Rusty.
Well, Rusty's gone for this one specific seat,
That's
and
fine.
like, yeah, he's gone to this. Like, there were seats that he walked past to get to this particular one, and he's
Like
sat
he
there
knows.
now, like he knows, yeah. And he gets up, goes around, and like pokes his head a little bit around the kitchen and goes, "Can I have a tea too?" And then he goes, "Yes." And so he goes to sit back down, and then after a couple of minutes more, like this, like truly cripplingly awkward silence.
Well, no, I was gonna say, because if everybody's like sat down and everything, Laffy would like lean over like where Wolf is sitting to reach over to Mystery Human Man 1 with a hand and be like, "Hi, I'm Laffy."
Hi, Aeon.
Aeon.
Aeon. Yeah.
Nice.
Aeon. Strive. It's a pleasure to meet you all.
You too. And then she'd just like look at everybody else like, introduce yourselves.
Lou Marble Cuts, pleasure.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm Tanuki.
She just gives Wolf a little nudge with her elbow.
What?
Tanuki.
Say hi.
Oh, you did do that, Tanuki. You did do it.
Ray just died.
I heard it but didn't want to say anything.
Wait, what happened?
He said, "Hi, I'm Tanuki."
Oh
We're
my
all
god.
fucked.
Everyone is, yeah. This week has killed me. My brain is running at about 10% capacity. I've literally got my OneNote open where I can see all the character names now. It's that bad.
That's funny.
I do the same, if I'm honest.
Yeah. Fucking hell.
You sort of see the person who's sitting on the chair, sort of like nervously look at you, and in your head, Aeon, you hear, Wolf. Wolf, that's my name.
What?
You know,
Ed-
words
oh.
like "my name" don't work if you're just an
Oh.
incorporeal voice in your head.
She gives like a very, like, seeing you're confused, she gives like a very awkward like wave. Points. It says it out loud. I'm Wolf.
Laffy's gonna like
Okay.
lean and like put a hand on the side of her mouth where Wolf is and just say, "Don't worry, she did the same thing to me the first time we met."
Oh. Okay. Cool.
I want the first impression.
Yeah, Azalea gives
Oh,
a
that's fun.
very small, timid wave.
Aw.
Hi, I'm Azalea.
Hello.
There is...
Aeon. It's nice to meet all of you.
Yeah, I'm Riptide, says the huge elf in the corner.
Yeah.
Says, don't take this the wrong way, but it smells a little bit like wet dog in here. I'm just going to stand near the window. I'm travelling with these guys.
Kind of find that offensive, but okay.
Oh, is it? Oh, I thought it was. Sorry, I didn't mean it. Okay, and that weird little fellow there is Rusty. But well, I won't say any more right now. And Rusty's there, just like gorming out, and he kind of waves at you. His feet are swinging. His feet aren't touching the floor. And then at that opportune moment, Sir Vecken comes back in carrying a large, like a service tray with a number of what look like hand fired cups, very rustic looking cups, and this pot of tea, and like a very, very it's a weirdly basic selection of biscuits. Like there are different. There's like hobnobs. There's ones with like there's the nice biscuits or the nice biscuits, whatever you say. Those ones with the little like dried
Are there
raisins.
any
that I used
bourbons?
No bourbons, but he has got shortbread, and he brings it out and puts it down.
That makes sense.
and he kind of without looking, sits down next to Rusty. Like that would be his seat. Pops it down and goes, there's a sugar there. There's no milk. There are slices of lemon. And he goes, sorry, I'm not used to entertaining this amount of people at once. Help yourselves to drinks, tea. There's more biscuits in the back. I wasn't expecting this many visitors.
Sorry, there is a lot of us.
Yes, it's a bit of a fucking horde.
Do you have any party rings?
Party rings? No. I hit the last one earlier. I had no
Party rings
party
are
rings.
like a jam. I love party rings.
Everyone likes. I've got some jammy dodgers.
Wolf thinks
jammy dodgers are pretty.
Jammy dodgers, yeah.
Wolf thinks a
Yeah,
second
jammy dodgers
and
are
grabs
pretty-
like some of the pastries that she still has and like from the bag holiday and puts some of them on the table. They're
How
not
old
that,
are those
maybe like
pastries? They're like
I don't
3
think
days
that
old.
I don't think they're more than a day old. She would have bought some more.
No,
Okay.
put them away. It's rude to put your food on someone else's.
No, it's fine. No, we're all friends here. We're all friends. You know, the more the merrier. So I'll go get the jammy dodgers. I've got some definitely not Jaffa cakes.
Do you need any help carrying things?
Jaffa cakes
No,
are
I'm a
trademark.
big boy.
You can use Jaffa cakes all you want.
And then he goes, "Oh no, I've got some pink ladies as well." And Rusty goes, "Yes." So he goes off, comes back with more biscuits. He goes, "Is there anyone who wants anything savoury?"
Do you have
These
bread?
twists.
I have.
God.
I have bread.
Jesus.
We're talking about food again, aren't we? Oh
So
no.
he goes away and brings back like bread and butter as well. He goes, "There's some plates in the drawers
Well-
behind you."
Well, is just bread considered savory?
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean,
It's
it
not
depends
sweet
on the
bread,
bread.
There are
It's-
also sweet
It's
breads.
wholemeal bread. Wholemeal bread.
She really likes bread.
Who doesn't?
Sorry. True, but no, when I say she
But
really likes
not
bread,
on
I mean
this
she
level.
really likes bread.
No. Okay.
Making myself a sandwich for lunch is not really liking bread. I resent the accusation.
I
I took a
haven't-
whole loaf of bread the first time we met.
You did.
I
eat a whole
haven't
loaf of
seen
bread.
you eat anything else except for bread.
I eat rations.
Which consists
Yeah.
of.
Primarily
bread.
bread.
Yeah.
That's not the point.
Anyway, so
Yeah,
my
I was
name
going
is Sir Vecken. Welcome to our humble home. My father is if he's upstairs, but he's a bit unwell at the moment, so I'm here. What's his name? I have read it. Hecken. Where is it?
Heckin'!
Hecken. It's something stupid like that. Where is one minute?
He's heckin' sick right now.
Yeah, it's Hecken sick. Yeah. Oh no, Yakin. His name is Yakin. Sorry.
Oh no, it's heckin' from now on. That's it. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
Yeah,
Yakin
my
is
father
horrible.
Yakin is upstairs.
That man is
Yakin',
heckin'
heckin'.
sick
It's
right
like he's
now.
Yeah, he's like
Yakking
throwing
is-
up. He's yakking. He's
Yeah.
yakking.
Yakin it up.
He's
Yeah.
heckin' yeckin'.
Jesus.
Anyway, you all of you have arrived looking to speak to me today. I don't usually entertain. Haven't for many years. What the fuck, guys? How can I help? And he leans forward and starts like he kind of leans forward, and Rusty's eyes have kind of like the blue. It's like half and half now, and it's not one side blue, one side yellow. It's like the inner core is blue, and Rusty's like handing out the cups of tea and like being mother and pouring the tea out.
I'll say while people are like figuring out what to say, I think Wolf would be like slightly feel bad for taking Laffy's seat, so we should just like pick her up off the arm, and just sit her down like in Wolf's lap, and just be like, well, I'm part of the Midnight Hunt, and we were sent partially to investigate what happened with Lord Kilpatrick a few years ago.
Yes, awful.
Sorry to bring it up. I know it's
Mm.
probably not nice, but
No, it's I don't know. Well, first of all, thank you for your tact. We came. I don't know if you know, but I was. I won't say intimately involved, but I had my love was there. My Sarah, she was there. She was one of the. She was one of the maids there. She
how
was.
does Rusty / Sarah react while he's
At this point, like Rusty sat down, one eye, the most blue eye, is kind of glued to him. Got like a little bit of tear. The yellow eye is just kind of like
On the
one eye on the
biscuits.
door. Like, yeah, you know, one eye on the door, one eye on the clock, kind of thing. The other eye is like half of him is really enjoying the biscuit, half of him is heartbroken. We've all been there. He sits down, he holds his mug with both hands, and goes, "Yes, it was awful, horrible. The poor children, the wife, still to stay, not 100% sure what happened. Why, may I ask, is this come up now?"
Well, we had reports of I'll say this, I'm like slightly looking over at Rusty. Had reports of a ghost in the library, and we believe it's linked.
Oh, it would not surprise me. The horrible, well, obviously a ghost would, but horrible as so. I don't know much about it, you know, but there were the 3 children, the wife. There was Cooper, Peter, DJ. DJ was the daughter, Diane Juliet, lovely young girl. She's very young. She was 7 or 8, maybe, when it happened.
What was the names? Cooper, DJ, and...
Cooper, DJ. Sorry, Cooper, Peter, and DJ is short for Diane Juliet.
Yeah.
And poor Lady Jolie, of course. My Sarah were very fond of her, and the rest, 3 or 4 members of the staff as well. My Sarah, the maid, the butler, the cook, and the scullery maid, all found, well, all presumed dead. That the bodies that were found were horribly disfigured, throats slit, tongues ripped out. Oh, horrible. It's taken a long time for the town to recover from this barbaric whatever happened. The manor was abandoned, pretty much. Still there, still abandoned. I don't think anyone's been in since the initial investigation.
Well, it's been burned, right?
Yes, there has been fires, but I don't think anyone's been in. It's still largely stood there. It's
do you know why it was burned, or was it naturally occurring?
Well, it wasn't a civil act. If that's what you mean, it wasn't a decision by the populace, and if it was a decision by one member. I don't know for sure why they did it, but horrible thoughts. In a small town like this, when something like that happens, rumors, ghost stories, for lack of a better word, the echoes of a horrible event echo around the place.
Were you involved in the investigation at all?
No, I'm. He kind of looks down and says, "One, I was distraught when it happened, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
And secondly, I'm afraid more brawn than brain. I'm not only good for fighting. I make a mean cup of tea, but I'm no good at no good at pulling back the past and that kind of thing, I'm afraid. So the investigation was, well, there wasn't really, if I'm being honest, much of an investigation. There wasn't any clues, anything like that we could find.
But do you know where Lord Kilpatrick is, and if he has anyone close to him? Just in general.
I've not seen Sir Kilpatrick since before. When he heard, or rather, it was told when he heard what had happened, he left, and some of the remains, as horrible it is to say, were interred. But from what I understand, not everything was recovered. Things were missing. So yes, I've not seen. Last I heard, I thought he was moving to Haven Oral, but that was I don't keep tabs on him.
Yes. While he's on, can I say Rusty's head, but to Sarah, can I just say to her, what do you want to do? And I'll give the ability to talk back if she wants to.
She so let's say this blue eye has been locked on him, and has been filling up with tears. As you kind of say that, Rusty's hand pats this fella on the leg, and he kind of looks and says, "Thank you, little guy." And you hear back in your head, she's very upset. She says, "I didn't know he was still hurting like this. It's hard to see him.
Can you go out?
No, that's what she says.
Oh.
She.
It's just hard to see
Yeah,
him.
just hard to see him like this.
It's not like in the middle of a sentence.
No,
Yeah.
hard to see him like. Maybe they cut out then. Hard to see him like this.
We heard it's hard to say him like this, but the way you said it sounded like there was more to the
apologies.
sentence.
No, she's like trying to like compose herself. The eye keeps like it's like she's not quite sure what she wants to do. She keeps coming forward and then retreating, coming forward and then retreating. Every time she comes forward, the body language changes ever so slightly, like tenses up and kind of turns more to him. And when she retreats, the body relaxes somewhat and goes back to the normal rusty, like a 7-year-old waiting for the next thing to happen kind of thing. He's not like bored or fidgeting. He is just kind of sitting there quiet, and she doesn't quite know what to do. But yeah, so he kind of like he kind of composes himself, takes a sip of his tea. He goes, "Yes, so you said there was a ghost?"
Yeah. In the library. Still sort of trying to figure it out.
Okay. Well, I'll see what I can remember. Well, after the murders, I say the manor was abandoned. I don't know whether or not it was sold, thinking about it. He may well have sold it, but I don't know who took it on. And he sold all of his possessions, everything in there. All, in fact, there was like a large. Bear with me. And he kind of gets up and goes out of the room, and you hear him like go down a flight of stairs into the cellar. And for a minute, there's like the sound of a box being moved, and then you hear like a very distant. And then he comes back upstairs, and he's got a portrait. It's like a very small, like watercolor, about the size of an A5, and on there are 5 figures. There's who you can assume to be Lord John Kilpatrick, his wife, and his 3 kids. And it's kind of a very classic Renaissance picture, very dark background. Sir John is kind of stood there. Sorry, Lord John is stood there, very kind of formal. On the left with his hand on his wife's shoulder. She's got a big smile on her face, and the other 3 kids. And they're all very, like just nice. Like the kids are just nice looking kids. He goes, "Yes, this is one of the things I picked up." He sold it all. Just seemed to want a fresh start. But yeah, I picked this up because it reminded me. I say, Sarah was very fond of DJ, very fond, and of Lady Jelly.
Have any pictures of Sarah?
Yes, he reaches into his breastplate and he pulls out like like an amulet, not an amulet, like a pendant,
like a locket.
Locket, that's the word. Thank you. And he opens it, and there was meant to be like one picture of him, one picture of her, but the picture of there's 2 pictures of her. It is a very feminine locket as well. Like it probably like you see the blue eye like come over a bit, and like the hand go to the mouth, and then Rusty comes back. He goes, "Yes," and he shows, and this is the woman. It is the woman you saw, the face of the ghost you saw, but instead of being like harrowed and like all scratched and the tongue ripped out, it's I don't want to say she is plain, but it's just a quite attractive, generic looking peasant human. Like she was no great beauty, but she it clearly there's two pictures. They're not brilliant. Like, and they've clearly done it 2 different times. One, she's got hair up, this kind of like slightly dirty blonde hair in like a high Ariana Grande style pigtail, and another one, her hair's down. And yeah, they're 2 quite nice pictures, but very small. And he doesn't take it off. He just kind of leans forward and shows it to you. Mm-hmm. Yes, this was my Sarah.
Wolf doesn't really know what to do.
Yes.
Yeah, we're all emotionally constipated, so this isn't a great situation for us.
That's not the right word. It's more like the woman's in the room. What the fuck? How much do I say?
If you had the opportunity to speak to Sarah again, what would you say?
He sits there for a minute and goes, "I don't know. Well, I'd tell her I was sorry that I couldn't be there to protect her. I'd tell her that I miss her every day. I tell her that I did stop drinking, but I started eating more. I had to cook for myself. I wasn't this fat back then.
He became teetotal.
Yeah. I would say that I've tried to do good since then. I've been guarding the town, but it's been hard recently. A lot of disappearances. I had to tell her I love her. Sorry, what? Sorry, I was in a very emotional state of mind. Then you started talking about disappearances. Sorry.
Sorry. No, you mentioned it. Sorry.
Yes. Sorry. It's just been the last couple of months, really. Just rumors, things, people going missing. There's this story. In fact, what Aeon was saying. It's Aeon. What Aeon was saying. There's unfortunately a little girl apparently who's gone missing.
Yes,
Yeah.
we were looking for her.
Oh, serendipity. So what's she got to do with what happened to Sarah and those kids?
Well,
Possibly something. We're trying to figure it out.
I have no concrete evidence, but I think it's a cult doing it.
Do you
He's
have
just gonna
a-
give mad side eye to everyone in the room. Guys.
Do you know the name or anything?
And maybe I'm pronouncing this wrong because James only sent me notes on this. So I've never. Sorry. So this is the first time saying, but it could be part of a cult called the Lagamorpha.
Can you write it down because I'm very confused?
Did we get that name? No.
Yeah, LAGOMORPHA.
Jesus, you're gonna have to just type it.
Okay,
It's typed to me as LAGAMO.
that's what I said, wasn't it? Did I manage to speak wrong?
LAGO.
Oh yeah,
Thank you.
Legomorpha.
I've never seen that name before.
It's a cult because its name is difficult to pronounce.
Can I make a history check? Would I have heard of that name before?
You can try.
I mean, if I haven't, then no. But
you can try.
I also want to do a history check,
Okay.
if I can.
I really doubt Azeli would know.
Not with an 11, I'm not.
No, the 11
17?
you won't have. A 17. It's you don't know a lot about. You've heard the name. It's popped up in reports. With regards to the normal thing in the city is when a white blood is detected. The Midnight Hunt go to deal with it to capture them and then ship them off. Sometimes they can't find them, or they're looking for someone powerful and that person's disappeared, or there's a specific item that's been requested and there's just no sign of them. And occasionally in the last couple of months this name has popped up a handful of times, with zero fucking context. It's just it could, whether or not it's a mispronunciation of an existing group, or there's a new group that's popped up. Because you probably heard it mentioned twice, and there's been no context for it. New group in brackets Legomorpha ? Kind of thing. Bless you.
Sorry, I tried to mute. It's the
First
Hilarious
of many
and
discount sneakers.
Yeah, but yeah, very very little information. I'm trying to think. Yeah, no, that's probably all you get from that. He kind of when you say that name, he kind of sits back. Sir Vecken starts rubbing his chin. He kind of looks up. Let's see if he knows. Oh, that's 20. Lego. I've heard that name. Where have I heard that name? There was a few weeks ago, just after the first set of disappearances, and there were some. We're on a traveling road. We're a merchant's road. Okay, so we get a lot of travelers through, and obviously things get stolen. That's kind of par for the course. But there were these rumors that members of the travelers, the merchants, were going missing, and there was this guy, this drunk old man, and he was babbling about the Lego Morpher, something about shadowless. Like, what was it bloody saying? He was saying that in the true light of, he was just this balmy old cult man, and then
In the true light.
I'm trying to remember. He was saying that the light of truth would from the Lego Morph that supported the Lego Morph, and he's racking his brain trying to think of it. And he goes, and then the next day when he woke up, he was old. He died, and we just thought, oh well, he's kind of passed away in his sleep.
What did I hear? Hold on. My dad's somewhere. Jesus Christ! I've just got up really far for 2 sessions ago. Because when we were at the campsite, there were those cult people, and they were talking about the light of shit, weren't they? New Dawn people, lights of our faith, guidance our wishes. It's probably Wolf, just like as I'm saying, Wolf probably muttering the same thing. Just being does the new Dawn mean anything to anyone? Either of you two?
Yeah, the New Dawn. Yeah, the New Dawn is they're like the what you call it, like Pale or Reborn. What the new sun god. They came around with leaflets. Wish on the falling star. And you get you work together for the betterment of the whole group, and then you get your
all
wish.
about using light to find truth.
Well, that's pretty common in religion, isn't it? Shining the light.
We were at the,
Maybe they're referring to like a place that gets gets shined on by the sun like first in the morning, like a tower or a high building or something like that, like up a hill.
Well, I don't know if you know this, but the world we are on, we think it's like a ball, and it turns around. So dawn is like, it's a perpetual thing, isn't it? So it is always dawn somewhere.
Depends on where
I meant
it is.
on a more local position.
Well, that's still difficult.
It would be
unless you're talking about a specific date, like the solstice. But
yes, well, it is with the solstice is coming up. Actually, the solstice is tonight.
Sorry,
the solstice, the longest day of the year, shortest night. It's not a big deal.
No. I just think weirdly convenient.
How much?
Well, it's
Lou
just
the
it
character
comes
would
out
know
middle of
this,
summer.
Okay.
Lou the character would know this, I hope. But how much longer is the solstice? Like on the day?
It's 1 day.
Is it this day or is it tomorrow?
Well, it's technically the shortest. Depending on where you are, some people celebrate the shortest night, the Fool's Night in Haven Oral, and we're here. We don't really make a big deal of it. There's a lot of farmers around here. For them, it's just an extra few minutes working. So it's not like a big deal. It comes around once a year. There's not, it's like the equinox, the shortest night of the year.
No, the
some
only
people
reason I
make a big deal of
mentioned,
it.
I only mentioned the New Dawn because we were at what was that place called?
Mellowfield.
We were at the Mellow Fields yesterday, or the day before, and there were some New Dawn people who were slightly, I guess, shady is the best word to put it, and that was just before the girl went missing.
Well, the New
they
Dawn
were preaching and things like that.
Yes, well, they're like evangelical. They come up and down the road.
I thought it might have been linked at the time, but I had no evidence. They all were up and left before I could put it together.
I heard. I don't really get involved in this sort of thing. They just kind of get on with it or getting on. They're taking up shop in the tower. You probably saw the tower if you come from the battlefield.
Okay, that's really good information. Thank you.
No problem. Okay, so going back a little bit about those murders. Say John was in Haven Oral at the time. Well, he's meant to be in Haven Oral at the time. That's what everyone was. That's what he said. That's what everyone thought. That's what everyone thinks. And no one, there was not like you say investigation. There wasn't really an investigation. It was kind of like, this is a horrible thing that's happened. We don't know who's done it. We don't know what's going on. He still has business in the town. with Phil. He owns some of the shops and some of the houses, so Phil is not. I wouldn't recommend talking to him. He's not the nice.
If you don't mind me asking, was it Sir John who called for it to not be investigated?
It wasn't a call for it not to be investigated. It was just there was nothing to investigate. There was a horrible event with very little in terms. There wasn't there weren't gang signs. There wasn't things missing. There wasn't a theft.
So there was a bit of a minor investigation. It wasn't.
He called it
Sir
off.
John didn't just turn around and say,
it wasn't called off like that. It was saying it was just,
would he try to I'm not covering up somewhere. Did he try and not draw attention to it?
No, his whole family had been killed. He was
Oh
distraught.
no, yes, I know.
Yes.
But
I
strange.
say I wasn't involved in it. It was the flavors, horrible and morbid. There was just the talk of the town for years. Still is, every anniversary of it, I avoid it because people are always spinning out new theories. Maybe it was traveling occultists, or some he'd made a deal with the devil, or things like that, and horrible theories. But really, at the end of the day, it's just I don't think we'll ever know now. Any people who could tell us they're long gone.
Are you superstitious at all?
No, I wouldn't say so. I say my prayers every Friday night, but I don't cross the road when I see a black cat. I don't not walk on the ladders unless I see a hanging bucket. I don't worry too much if I break a mirror. I just try not to.
You should.
Do you
those
believe
really are
in-
bad luck?
Do you believe in ghosts and things? Because obviously we said we would.
Well,
check it out.
Yes.
they do exist, yeah, but I've never seen one. It's not since. Well, I've never seen one in town. As an adventurer, and I have been out of town. And he kind of gestures to this cracked helmet. Because I used to be quite, I won't say famous, but I used to go out a bit, and fight back some of the undead before we kind of got things settled here.
Wolfdug's visibly impressed.
I have seen ghosts, poltergeists, spectres. I fought zombies. I fought all sorts of undead nasties.
Not nice, are they?
So, no. Which is why I was so interested when you said you've seen a ghost in the town. So we don't want that kind of thing.
Yeah, it's strange.
Usually,
Just her eyes are darting between Rusty and him, not really sure what to say.
It seems to be fully Rusty at the minute. But Sarah looks like she's retreated. He goes, yes. I'm keen to get to the bottom of it. So did you see the ghost?
Yes.
Is
Yes.
it gone? Isn't gone from?
Well, it's not in the library.
Well,
anymore,
you could
so-
say so.
That is a very leading answer. I
Yeah.
don't know what you want me to.
Okay,
it is no
Kudo,
longer in the dragon is
while
no
Kudo
longer
says
in the
something,
cave.
while Kudo is saying something, Wolf's going to say into Rusty's head, "Listen, we're going to need to figure out what you want to say or not say right
something.
now." So,
She says you can tell him, but I don't know if he'll believe I'm in here.
are you sure that's what you want?
Do you share that?
She does the audible
No.
equivalent of a shrug.
I mean,
no.
obviously she's not saying it. She's not sharing it right now because she doesn't want him to know. She doesn't want him to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
so
do you
she-
share it with us?
It'd take a minute. I guess, yeah. I would say everyone except Aeon and Thingy, Vecken.
So
Heckin'
she
Vecken.
said she's
Heckin'
okay
Vecken.
with it. Did I understand
She's-
that correctly?
Sort of.
Wait, you don't think
Uh.
he's gonna hurt Rusty, right?
I don't think he'll hurt Rusty. I just think it's going to be a bit of a shock.
Well, if you want to try,
So as she said that, both eyes start to fill basically like a dropping ink into water.
Mhm.
The
Ooh.
eyes start to go blue from the inside out. Not completely, like they still got these like kind of eclipse style yellow,
Mm-hmm.
but now it looks like Sarah is like mostly here. The body language changes completely from like the kind of. Now I really like Rusty. The kind of like I want to say like a couple of sandwiches short of a picnic style,
Yeah.
like his normally way of he deals it to a very anxious young woman. Is then he like starts like he like picks up a biscuit and like starts they pick up a biscuit and start gnawing on it kind of things. Like the legs aren't swinging anymore. The legs try to cross, but they're too stubby. And she's like trying to get comfortable in this plate armor. This guy has not noticed.
In Wolf's head, Laffy's just going to say, I think we should tell him.
You should. I don't want to be the one to say it. I can't speak at the best of times.
So guys, it's been
Well-
awkwardly quiet for a few minutes.
If you believe it or not, and I make a show out of pointing at Rusty, this is Sarah.
Jesus Christ.
Well,
Very good way
in
of-
a sense, see the ghost that we met was Sarah's ghost, and Sarah's sort of in
Possessed is the easiest way of saying it.
yeah, but that possessed sounds
He's co-inhabiting that body.
yes.
Cohabiting's a good word.
So it's like
yeah.
a timeshare.
No, don't say that.
So as you
Can you timeshare a body?
as you say that, like when you say this is Sarah, he kind of like glances down at Rusty and like scoffs, basically. And then when you say Sarah was the ghost, he looks like, are you being for real? Are you serious?
We wouldn't lie about this. Just
on
don't look at the body. Look at the eyes.
He stares and looks in the eyes of Rara. I don't know. Well, yeah, Susty.
Susty.
That's so much worse.
Don't say that.
It's so much worse.
I can already hear that
the
almost
Sarah
in my
Rusty
head.
combo bucket. He looks down at the eyes and he's got this like look of disbelief on his face. And he looks down and he goes, "Your eyes were yellow when you walked through the door. They're blue now, and they're the same blue as Sarah's eyes." He stands up and goes, This is a trick. This must be a trick."
No,
It's not.
can I? Right. This is the first time I can use this. You know the special things that we have,
Mm-hmm.
the advanced skills.
That's the only person
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
it until now.
Can I try and persuade him with the empathizing others' emotions thing? Like, I understand how you feel, but like, please trust us. Just give it a chance.
So what was the skill? Sorry, what are you trying to use? The empathy one. Yeah, sure. So a persuasion roll plus the whatever dice that was.
It's a D12.
D12, baby.
Ooh.
Oh wow! No.
21.
No,
This
still roll
could
it.
be a
I want to see
33.
this number.
Hang
Remember,
on.
you start every session with advantage.
But why do I need advantage?
I'm just saying, if you want to go for that mystical 22. Oh,
Okay.
only a 4. So 25.
25 is
25 is
good.
stellar. Yeah, 25 is amazing. So go on, paint me a word picture.
So I think because obviously at the minute Laffy's like sitting on Wolf's knee, but I think she'd like clamber off the chair and like go over to like where Rusty is, and obviously she's very protective of Rusty as it is. I think she'd just like take Susty's hand.
You can just call him Rusty Sarah.
Rusty.
Like, I know who you
Rusty
mean.
Sarah, yeah. Okay, cool. Take Rusty Sarah's hand.
That's worse.
Just say
This could be
Sarah.
such a beautiful moment, and until I
No,
said
I know.
Susty, and I hate it. Let's go to Rara.
You
Let's go
said
to Rara.
it!
I know.
You're the
That's why I'm
reason
so
it
pissed off.
exists.
So let's go back to Rara. Let's go back to
Right,
Rara.
rewind.
That works.
You know,
Rara.
Okay,
Rara.
right.
Rara.
So, yeah.
Russia.
She gets
You
up
know
off the
the-
chair, goes over to Rusty, and takes Rusty's hand, and then places a hand on his shoulder. This what's his name?
Vecken.
Vecken's shoulder, and just like fully eye contact with him. It's like, please give it a chance. I know it's hard to believe, but we're not lying to you.
He looks down at Rare's eyes. I hate it. God. He looks down at Rusty's now blue eyes with this
That's
look
better.
of disbelief on there, and he looks at you laughing. You're giving him the. I'm imagining like the big puppy dog eyes yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the
Puss in Boots.
Yeah, the pussy boot. Kitty got claws, kind of like kind of eyes. He kind of double takes, and you hear him mutter under his breath. He goes, "Sarah," and then you see him like visibly choke up, like start getting really upset. He goes, "I'm sorry, I can't. I wasn't ready." And he kind of like rushes out of the room. And you hear him like crying in the room adjacent. Rusty or Sarah hops down from their chair and rushes after them, and you start hearing a muted conversation in the other room, which I'm not going to roleplay because I don't want to talk to myself for 10 minutes.
Plus, it's private.
It's a private conversation. What I will say though is that like it sounds like mainly Sarah doing the talking. You can hear, so obviously Rusty speaks like this. He's got a very heavy lift. When it's Sarah, it's much less pronounced and much more measured. So she is talking. It's hushed tones. You can hear him. There's like the occasional like thud as maybe he's like putting his a hand down hard on something. There's a muted conversation that I'm going to say goes on for a few minutes behind the closed door.
Fluffy's just, as they're like chatting, she's just going to turn and look at Aeon and be like, "So,
About that weather.
about that weather, huh?"
What the introduction, I must admit.
Mhm. We don't usually get into ghost things. This is new for us, kind of.
Yeah, well, I mean, strange things happen, I guess. While we got a chance, I mentioned Legomorpha, but just out of curiosity, do you guys know anything about the Ochre Eye?
Ochre Eye.
Ochre Eye?
Isn't it ochre? Ochre?
Ochre.
I thought it was Ochre.
It's the colour, not the vegetable.
colour.
Yeah, it's the colour.
Yeah.
And
I
if
think
the colour
it's
ochre
ochre.
it's ochre.
Ochre.
Because I don't think you pronounce the R for the colour.
Okay.
That one I have.
Why
something
put it
about.
in there? God damn it! Making me look like an
English.
asshole.
Have
Well,
you ever looked at
We don't need to
French?
help you with that.
neither is English. Yes. Why?
I was just curious. I've been trying to track them, someone in them.
Is it too much information if I ask who and why? Because it's not the nicest thing.
A very bad man who wronged me in a way that I think I won't. You know what? It's fine. This bad man killed my parents.
Oh, Jesus.
So, and
That's
I've
rough,
been
buddy.
looking. Yeah,
Jesus.
yeah. Patronizing, but yeah. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. So I've been looking for them. I managed to catch a small lead with the Legomorpha. I think an ex-member of the Eye might be a part of them now. So
I know
that's
they're
why I'm
up
here.
north. Usually. They want magic to be normal. I'm not sure. I don't know much about them.
No, it's fine. I was wondering if you knew anything or anyone in there,
Question
like you
for
say.
James.
Sorry.
Question for James.
Mhm.
I haven't taken notes, so if I remember this, I'm going to be very happy with myself. The little girl that went missing, was it Parent?
Yes.
Parent, yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
Did you? Are you looking for Parent too?
I would like to help the people who have been or gone missing. But I am mainly looking to just put an end to this Negomorpha cult, and then trying to go after this person in the eye.
You know
So-
this person's name?
Asaforth.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
Asaforth or Asaforth.
Okay.
It is spelled in a really weird way. I have to find it. Something like ASA FORTH?
One word or two?
One
Sorry, you cut out as you said the number.
word. One word.
Okay.
The sound one.
Mm-hmm.
Asaforth.
Can't tell you know who that is.
No, it's fine. I'll find him eventually.
I mean, if you think they have Parent, and I'd like to check it out.
Mm-hmm. But
Yeah.
from what you said, you don't have a lead.
I have a small lead, but I have no concrete evidence at all.
Going to be completely honest, I think our most concrete bit of evidence is what Vecken's told us, that the
Yeah.
New Dawn have been keeping up in the tower.
Hmm.
I feel like that's linked to something.
Yeah.
I do think it's linked to whatever's going on with Herod and the disappearances.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not that far away, so it can hurt to check.
Yeah.
But we should let them have their conversation.
What do you people know of Sir John Kilpatrick?
Very little.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not exactly from around here.
Well, I'm from close by, but I don't know much of this. I heard the name before this, but nothing concrete.
So what you
Okay.
would remember from your history check from last time?
I'm
Is it-
scrolling up to find it.
Yeah, I can tell you. Don't worry. So Sir John was a renowned, like very very competent conjurations wizard. Like, I'm trying to think of like a
Oh, he
like a
did like
celebrity scientist
he made
kind of.
teleportation cool again.
Yeah, he made teleportation cool again.
That was the exact wording.
He was. It's kind of like I don't want to say Neil deGrasse Tyson. More like who's that fella who was in the band, the northern scientist from the UK with the crap hair.
John Cena.
He the one who he was in the band who did the things can only get better.
I'm not going to be able to tell you.
Oh, I don't know the
Gallagher's.
bad name.
Have
No.
no idea what we're talking about.
Oh, what's his name? That's fucking so annoying. Rockstar
He
scientist.
may-
Like
he-
Damon Albarn?
No, it wasn't Blur. Rockstar scientist Brian Cox.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is there a band?
Sorry, he was in the band. Yeah, he was in. What band was he in? Music.
yeah.
He was in the rock band Dare.
I
Let's
think I
see.
did know that actually.
Yeah. Singles.
I wouldn't be able to tell you
singles,
that. Oh, yeah.
Discography. I'm trying to think. Maybe it wasn't. Things gonna get better. It doesn't matter.
Anyway.
Yeah. Anyway.
Well, I know that he
no,
made teleportation
he
cool
did.
again.
Yeah. It's
um,
kind of like a local slow. And then a few years ago.
Yeah, and he
dropped
also
off
was
the
a person. No, didn't he?
He
Maybe
was
I
a
wrote
person,
something
yeah.
down wrong. No, he's prominent in the New Dawn. Did I have that wrong?
No, you didn't. He kind of is like a. He's kind of
Sir
like. you know-
Kilpatrick's been prominent of the New Dawn for a few years. About
Yeah.
10 years ago, he owned a number of shops. I think Scrooge. He used to travel to Haven Aura, but only One returned. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so he was in the. He's like a big proponent of the New Dawn. He's like, you know, how after the death of his wife, like finding religion has helped, and that's his selling point on it.
He was an experimental wizard and worked with artificers. He worked with a big tower that built. He did a lot of teleportation and wanted it for the masses. He likely lives / is in the tower a lot.
Yeah,
that's what I've written down. I'll say that out loud.
Yep, that sounds about accurate.
Mm-hmm. That.
Then
Why?
Again, I've got no proof of anything.
I feel like the tower was where we were going to go.
Yeah.
Next, anyway.
If you don't mind me tagging along, I wouldn't mind
looks at everyone.
joining this. I can hold my own.
What is
Hold your own
that
what?
thing? What is that thing on your hip? That device?
This
Yeah.
is, and he pulls out this really weird, like, it's like, it's a wooden sort of casing with a trigger, and it's like got a recess in it where there's like nothing in it, and on his like belt you see these like canisters with various jewels in it that look like they would fit in this recess. This
Is that like a jewel gun?
it is an arcane firearm.
That's pretty close.
It is my arcane firearm. You can't have it, and it wouldn't do anything anyway. It's just, basically, it does nothing. And I start pressing the trigger. It does nothing unless you infuse it with magic.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I prefer something
more
simple.
But we would still be able to use it, but in a different way by just banging it on someone's head, wouldn't we?
Yeah. Pretty much. It would be a really crap club if you would if you smack it over someone's head. Only I can make it work. Yes,
It's been about 5 or 10 minutes in real time since Rusty and Vecken went off into the room. The conversation became a lot more muted after a while. Like you could just hear a kind of thing. And so after a couple of minutes more, the door comes in. Vecken walks in, like visibly has been crying, like is not, trying to hide it anyway, brushing the tears from his eyes. Rusty follows behind it, one eye completely blue, with tears just like coming from it, the other eye, Rusty's eye also like quite upset, like emotional, sorry, not upset, and comes through, and they sit down, and Vecken has like I don't say they're holding hands, but like when they stand, Rusty puts his hand, and it is Rusty's hand. You can, because of the eye coloration, see it. So he kind of puts his hand on top of Vecken's hand, and Vecken goes, "Well, it's a conversation I'd always dreamt of having, but you can imagine not in the way I thought I would ever have it. Thank you so much. I never thought I would get to see Sarah or to speak to Sarah again, and." It's good to know. Anyway, I hope I've
Pass him a biscuit.
Thank you for offering me my biscuits. Unless it's one of like
Wolf offers him like a pastry.
Pastry, yeah. Cinnamon roll, excellent. And he starts munching. He goes, "Thank you. It's been good to try to get some closure." Yep. Oh, this is so fucking stale, guys.
It's like a day. That's not that bad.
I'm imagining
you've
accidentally given it.
I mean,
can you roll a d20? And if like you roll like you've accidentally given him one from your birthday, like
here's a question, James. Remember in the bag of holding? Bag of holding don't have air, so surely it can't go.
I know,
Yes,
but
they
there are
do.
dragon eggs in there.
Well, they have like X amount of days of air.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
X amount of minutes, sorry.
X amounts of minutes, yeah.
But
let's
we
just say-
established that the dragon eggs will
5.
be.
It's not like horrible. It's not like moldy. It's not like Jester's fucking pastries. It's just like okay, it's fine. It's fine. He's like
Just like slightly, yeah.
Yeah, it's just like okay. It's not as crunchy as it's
Sorry.
not crunchy. Crisp, not what's it? Flaky. That's the word. It's gone a bit soft. It's fine. Thank you for this. It's not the pastry. It's the time I got back with Sarah. It's the best. Sorry. This is not what you came
No,
here to talk about.
No, honestly, I think we might have a lead. So, if you need to relax, I think we can all get out of your hair if you don't mind. If you're,
I would
fine.
very much like to know your lead, if that's all the same.
Well, I think let's everyone. We're going to go to the tower a few miles out.
The tower with the new dawn.
Yes.
Could I ask why?
Well, from various accounts, we've heard that Sir Kilpatrick is there sometimes. And
Didn't know he was that close. I
yeah,
thought he was. Is he that? The remains of his. Such a horrible thing to say. What was left, what was found of his family, was sent to him, and I thought it was miles away, because there is a cemetery here they could have been interred at. But it's the tower is
it's only
an
a few
hour
miles
away.
out.
Yes, it's not far. I never thought that Sarah always preferred Lady Jolie, and he kind of looks down at Rusty, kind of pats his hand again, because she always preferred Lady Jolie. Lady Jolie was a wonderful woman, a very warm, caring woman, who looked after her, had given her, helped her write, help her learn to write in her diary, and she was helping her save, and we could buy a house, and obviously it doesn't matter now really, but Lady Jolie was so warm and kind and giving, and Sir John, Lord John, she always thought was a little bit more standoffish, and in the last few weeks she thought he'd gotten so obsessed in his project, in that bloody ship, got so obsessed with it, and then it's all happened.
Even by the ship.
Yes, sorry, what's it called? The Coriolis. He was working on the Coriolis.
But I've heard of that. I feel like
You've definitely heard of that. I've mentioned it a few times.
Think you
It
can,
was-
right?
Yeah, it was the Coriolis. You don't have to roll a check for it. Was a ship that was being made by very high level mages and wizards and stuff. That was designed to do multiple long range teleports of. So basically, like a huge warship that could teleport anywhere immediately, multiple times a day.
You did mention that, yeah.
Yeah. Names that were associated with that would have been Malloy and Wibble Skittle as well.
Yeah, I think that's why I've heard it. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, the book you found in the shunned house, in the house
Yes.
at the beginning, made reference to it there.
That's probably
As well.
where it's vaguely reminding me of.
Yeah.
So I think I
20
still
weeks.
have that book.
Yeah, you probably do. Yeah. No, you made a copy of it. Oh no, wait,
No, that was-
the copy of it was made, and I think you handed it into the Midnight Hunt.
I think I did. But I have something in my notes called Spellbook Haunted House, and I don't know why.
There was a spell book that was there as well.
There,
For
okay,
wizards.
that's fine. Thank you.
Actually, that'd be really handy for your dude, the artificer.
I know he's not for. I can assume it, but
Yeah.
yeah, I think I remember that. Okay, yeah, yeah, cool. Sorry.
Yes, he worked on the Coriolis. This is the last big thing. I don't know. Obviously, with missing, and that happened after. He went missing, and then that was after what happened to his family, and that's the last I ever saw, really heard of him. I don't keep tabs on them. So he was. But if he had something, do you think he had something to do with this?
Partially, but if not, then he might have a lead on the whole thing in general.
Okay. Well, I'd love I'd love nothing more than to ride out with you and help, but my father's not well. I can't. If you could send me a message or tell me that anything, I've spoken to Sarah and I have said goodbye, and for that I thank you so much. So if there's anything else I can do for you, biscuits for the road. I don't know. If there's any other help I could be, but you've made a firm friend here, just for that alone. And if you can help put her to rest, so she can rest, I'll be forever grateful.
We'll do our best.
No pressure, guys, eh? Right, he's just going to sit around here all day, or are you going to go? He doesn't say that.
I was wondering if someone else
wants.
wanted to speak, because I feel like I'm talking a lot.
Well, I think she's in good hands. We know what we're doing, and I've talked to spirits before.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
Some of my best friends are dead. So
Suddenly, like the musical ghost starts playing up. There's a clay pot in the middle of the room.
Yeah. Rusty gives him a big hug, but it is Rusty doing it. You can see by the eyes.
Oh.
Sarah has kind of retreated into him again, and he goes, "Don't worry, I'll take care of it. Keep faith with me." Pours the rest of the tea. So if you have any other questions or comments for Sir Vecken, ready to take them, baby. Okay, if not, that's fine. So the conversation is somewhat stiffened and slightly stilted for the rest of the time. It's he inquires about how the travel's been, what's the weather been like, what's happening in the city. He gives you a little bit more flavour about what's been happening. So mysterious disappearances for a couple of months. It tends to be unusual. There's loads of Dragonborn here. Like Dragonborn, like this is Dragon Country. It seems to be unusual people who are going missing. So people you don't see a lot of. So the fact that it was a Goliath that went missing is really not surprising to him at all. Fearballs have gone missing. Very, very. I'm trying to think of other races. My mind has just gone.
Aarakocra.
Lizard folk. No, lizard folk are quite common here.
I don't know.
I'm trying to think of other ones, like dwarfs as well. There's been a lot of dwarfs that have gone missing. Gnomes, yeah, people like that, like travelers. And it's not like all the time. It's like every couple of weeks, like a rumor gone around that like someone as part of a traveling convoy has gone missing, and that's not super unusual, right? People like leave traveling convoys all the time. They'll join up and then leave, but it's just been like a spate of them that happen much more regularly, and like. It's sometimes it's members of a family unit, or it's someone who had a business partner and all of a sudden they vanished. But there's like things like the money's still there that makes it super unusual, and it isn't like centered on this town. It seems to be happening over this like quite a large spread of like, it would take like 2 days to cover it, but like this is the town almost in the middle of it. Yeah. So it's like the biggest settlement kind of on the rest. And so he tells you a little bit about that, and then makes sure that if there's anything else that you guys need, like ammunition, he's got like a weapons closet. So he, if anyone needs like a dagger,
I got loads of crossbow bolts.
Crossbow bolts falling out your ass.
I do. It's crazy. Don't know how they got there. No, I got too many.
Pick up your bolts when the fight is over?
Yeah.
You just...
No, I have
a lot of work.
Huh? No, I do. I do roll every time, just privately.
Yeah. What I would recommend you do, because if you have that many, is just roll for the ones you miss, and that happens really super irregularly now.
Yeah, that's fine. I have 41.
I would assume that if you fire into like a stone wall, like by missing someone, the bolt breaks. Yeah.
I mean, that's why I roll every time. I roll for how many and just see how many I get back. Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, he thanks you a lot. Rusty, again, before he leaves, gives him a big hug. Sarah's completely gone now. Or not completely gone, but she's completely retreated within. and Rusty is quite quiet. But yeah, as he kind of shows you all, but he gives you directions, so you step outside, and even though it's this. I say the solstice is not a big religious day. It's very much like the solstice in the UK. Some people make a big deal of it. Some for other people, it's just oh shit, it's today kind of thing, or oh shit, it was yesterday. It's more often the case with me. And yeah, so he kind of shows you out and wishes you all the luck in the world. For the middle of summer, I will tell you this: the weather has taken a bit of a turn. It's quite overcast since you've been in the house, and I will say you've been in there for a few hours. Like it's maybe like fantasy 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Like it's well after you've had like the mechanical benefits of a short rest if you needed one, but it's like 2 in the afternoon. From your travels, you would know you would easily be able to get to that tower before dinner time and back probably. If you shifted it, you'd probably be able to like maybe an hour and a half there, hour and a half back kind of thing, but back home by 5 o'clock or back in the town for 5 o'clock.
Yeah, my vote is that we go to the tower now and just, eat later.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we should waste any time.
Okay, let's go.
How tall is Aeon, by the way?
5'11".
Okay.
I think I'll let the group start walking a little bit and then sort of like take Rusty's hand and just like pull back a tiny bit. And then just... not tiny bit. And then just like follow like slowly behind the group and just like give his hand a little squeeze and say, I'm really proud of you. That was a really nice thing to do.
He looks at you he's quite sad. And he goes, I tried to give them Sarah's in here still. I tried to give them space to talk. God, it's so hard to say S's. Jesus. I tried to give them time to talk. But I heard it all, and he was really sad.
Yeah.
But he said goodbye, and Sarah said goodbye too.
Mm-hmm.
And I think if we can just find what's left of her, and then she can pass on. If we can find her and the kids,
we'll do everything we can.
She said thank you. Yeah, I just want. She said thank you, and I just want to make sure we're doing the right thing by her. And if we find out who did it, I'm gonna kick your ass.
But we have to remember to be safe, yeah? So don't just go rushing in. This is what Wolf says to me all the time. Doesn't matter how angry you get, you have to be safe.
Okay. Well, I have to look after you too, so I will be safe.
Okay. He's getting big now, so I feel like doing a little pat on the head is like really condescending.
No, he's still like a foot shorter than you. But what I will say is this: when he said "kick their ass," like he like almost giggled, like it's his first bad word that he's ever said, and he got away with it.
I'm a cool mom. It's fine.
Cool. I'm a cool mom.
I'm a cool mom.
Okay, so.
To be honest, I don't think Rusty has long enough legs to kick someone in the ass. Like
if
maybe he can
like.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
Lie down, or like
he can knock him prone, can't he?
Like a small creature.
Yeah, like standing, I assume he can like only kick like up to like slightly below a normal
Actually,
person's
if
knee.
he took a run up, his jump height is pretty good,
and he's got the highest in the group.
Yeah,
massive.
Yeah.
Because that's with strength, right? Not dexterity.
Yeah, with the rig of jumping, he's easily the best at jumping.
Easily. He could frog about this place if he wanted to. But less about that, more about what's happening next. You walking through the town, so the weather's a little bit overcast. It's like a summer storm. Is probably the best way to describe it. You know how, especially in the height of summer, you get that kind of dry crackliness in the air. You start to feel it happening. You can I get pressure headache whenever it happens. It's not like debilitating; it's just irritating. But the air starts to become like electronically charged. Not super uncommon for this area of the world with all the dragons and shit. It seems to be happening quite quickly. You're heading towards that. You are walking through a fairly well stocked town. If you want to get any provisions or anything on your way in,
I think I bought all the stuff I needed in Haven Isle, so I'm fine.
Okay. Anyone else?
We did a lot.
I think I brought everything Actually, no, there is something I want to have a look for because I realised I didn't buy it when I made the character. Can I go in as we walk past this? Would there be a place where I could buy a pearl for they're worth at least 100 gold pieces?
You are near a river. This is the food place. I will say, while they don't have loads of like diamonds and gems here, they have a lot of naturally occurring good stuff. Like we talked about amber and pearls, and what's the other one? There's a third one I can't remember. So I will say yes. You can find a pearl worth 100 gold pieces.
Woohoo!
Yeah, and you can have
I'll buy one of those.
Okay, cool.
I kind of need one of those for a certain spell.
Yeah. You guys heading towards the tower. It's I say about an hour and a half walk outside of town. You make your way there. On your way there, there's lots of activity going on in this town. Lots of it's like a farming merchant. I don't want to say port. It's like a hub. There's lots of trade going on. Lots of flowers and vegetables and meats being sold and cheeses. It's very well set up for this kind of thing. It's mainly small tents and like wooden shopping. My brain isn't working.
Like stalls and stands.
Stalls. Thank you. That's exactly what I was looking for. My brain's just completely gone to port. I'm gonna actually get a drink in a second because I need to find the gear. The edge of the town, it stops pretty abruptly, and you are out into those rolling fields again. Lots of like wildlife, bees. A lot of the like bigger wildlife, like anything bigger than say like a very small, like any kind of mammal. Anything bigger than like a small mammal is out of sight because of this oppressive weather, and you start heading towards a tower. The closer you get, I will say this, the more charged the atmosphere gets. The closer you get.
Okay.
And after an hour and a half of this, I mean, if we can stop there, but as you approach it, it does. You can really feel it now in the back of your head, that barometric pressure, like that weight. On the world of pushing, you look up there does like black clouds, like charged with energy above you.
Ooh, okay.
I will say along the walk, I think it's probably was a bit like the first time they met and they went through that walk through the city. In that, even though it's less busy, I don't know if Laffy's doing the same thing, but Azalea's still like dragging behind to look at stuff.
Yeah.
Just constantly looking at stuff and like getting distracted along the way, and then we're supposed to.
I have this idea that they both catch things and then like, Azalea, look!
Yeah.
Look at this one!
Like when they had that person come up to them and offer them like religious leaflets, I think it's exactly the same thing again.
It's Wolf being like a school teacher again.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will say this is a great place for free samples.
I was just going to ask about free samples!
I was also going to ask about free samples.
Oh my
god.
god.
I want
meat,
free cheese samples.
cheeses, breads,
And meat.
honey. Like
I think
little
Azalea doesn't understand the concept of what a free sample is, so she's like, "Oh, we're just getting free food and takes like 5 from me."
No,
that's something
this is
similar.
food place, so they're not going to kick off about it. But there's like they might, when they see that happen, they like tap the sign. It's like, please.
What happens is Azalea gets stuff and Wolf hands them like a silver to like pay them after Azalea walks away. Like
Lou is like standing behind Wolf, like a few feet away, and she's going to every time pick 2 of everything. And when they give like her like a glare, like, you got a silver, stop complaining.
Every single time.
I've got this idea in my head that like Laffy will run up to a free sample plate, pop one in her mouth and be like, and then pick 2 up and give one to Rusty and one to Wolf. Like, try this, it's so nice. The folks just stop feeding us.
As people see you coming down the street, they might start like seeing this behavior, might start pulling the free samples back away from you guys. Clearly, as you're buying nothing. But yeah, after that ends abruptly when you leave. The
the hour and a half walk turns into like 2.5 hours.
Yeah, 2.5. So it's like it's 3 o'clock before you were even out of the city, and then it's another.
Do we roll like a D100 to see how much silver Wolf has to pay?
I took off 6.
Okay, I'll say that'll be adequate.
Yeah, fair
But
enough.
there's some really nice foods here, guys.
A
It's like-
D100 is crazy.
The there's some like really nice porks. There's like a lot of street vendors, high quality food. This is Food Town. There's like little samples of watered down wine, that kind of thing. It's if you were here on a more relaxed thing, this would be a really nice place to stop. But this, you guys are presumably on a mission, so I don't want to speak for you, but I guess you're not getting shit faced. I don't know. You might
I
do.
really hope
Not today.
Not today, baby.
Not
but
getting
yes, so-
shit faced, but if there's opportunity, I'm gonna grab a cup.
Yeah,
or whatever.
So if you want to spend like say 5 silver for food, so biscuits and tea is not a lunch make. So you guys are able to grab some food to be well fed and rested as you walk along. But yeah, as you leave the town, it becomes very you've been in this place before. It's long grasses, like corns, wheat, fields, potatoes, all that shit. And you head towards this settlement, this tower. As you approach it, you've got these rolling, heavy clouds above it, and you step over the threshold about to knock.
Can I just say one thing, because I've realised it's in my inventory. If Aeon was going to go and buy a pearl, I say don't buy it. I have one here, you go. Because I have a pearl with 100 gold in my inventory for some reason. Yeah, I was just scrolling and I saw it. I was like, oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Okay.
fine.
Yeah. Sorry, I just thought I'd mention it. So.
No, that's fine. But yeah, so you get there and you feel this oppressive weight on you as you stand in the shadow of this large tower, and it is the largest structure you've seen since Haven Morel. 30 or 40 feet high doesn't sound huge in our terms, but if you imagine in a place where scaffolding is literally whatever wood you can bring together, this is a big feat. The tower is thick black stone. I'd say there's this horrible oppressive feeling on them before you go in, because I'm just about to have an audio break, but before you go in, I need to tell you as a DM that once you cross over the line of this place, hero points will not work in that building. Right, okay, so as you approach in this huge bastion, this bastion of stone, amid a grove of gnarled scrub trees stands a half-fallen stone tower made of black stone. Rough workers' tents, piles of timber and tools are scattered about, shows that the site appears to be under continuous reconstruction, though little headway seems to have been made in restoring the tower to its former glory, though it stands at an impressive 30 to 40 feet high, made of thick, heavy black stone. Looks, at casual glance, to be thick, heavy black stone. I don't
I have
know.
a feeling if we go
like-
in there, things are going to be hard.
Yeah, I'll do
Yeah.
a quick. Oh,
You good, James?
Sorry, straight to my water.
Jesus Christ! Do you need a minute?
Jesus.
Breathe.
Oh my god.
Did you
Did
not
something
hear
make
them?
you laugh, or did you just die?
No, I just like swallowed water and air at the same time.
It's called drowning, James.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, would a very
good.
nice, what's the word in English? Citation of a certain World of Warcraft player fit here?
Oh, a Leroy Jenkins?
Yes,
What?
I like Pete.
Well, Leroy Jenkins running in. Leroy
I'm
Jenkins.
so good.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I'll do
He's gonna be
like,
the only one that understands your joke.
Yes.
Understand the reference?
I got it eventually.
I'm gonna move you to a map and reveal a little bit of map. It's not a lot of map. I will only put your tokens out. What I will ask, because it will come up and it'll save me asking. Do you all know how to use the HP tracker on Roll20?
Oh,
Yeah.
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 You just click on the thing above the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Why?
can
I do
just
not-
track my HP
Mm.
with the D&D Beyond. It's not.
I
Yeah, but it means I have to ask you to do it all the time, and I will need to be able to see it at a glance today. And also,
Can you
I
see
don't know
it
if
if
we're
we
going to finish
put
this today. So it-
Where the fuck's?
Yeah, can someone teach
Yeah,
me
I
how?
see little
Like
health
just-
bars for you guys.
I don't. But
Just click on it. If you
Yeah.
click on it, and then there's a little button Oh, it might be helpful if I do that. So, it's a little one that looks. Oh no, it's a cogwheel. You've got bar 1 and bar 2. I generally use it for AC and for HP, and then temp HP if I need it. I'm not asked about your AC. I just need to have a glance your hit points to that because it will matter.
Like
Well,
Did I do it right?
Please
there
remember,
we
I'm
go.
squishy.
I see mine.
There you go. I think we can only see.
I see 0 out of 51. So you need to put your total
You have to put
HP and your
both in
current
both of them.
HP. So
Oh,
current and then
that's
total.
so cool!
Yeah.
Yeah, but the annoying thing is you just
Did
have
you
to
not know that,
click
did
it
it?
and go.
No!
You just have to like click it and
But you can
Enter
just
that
type
every
minus and then the hit. Yeah.
Just so you know,
Yeah,
as we're
it's-
walking up, I
it's
will
only saying that because
do it twice.
That's cool.
Okay. As we're walking up, I
Genuinely
will,
no idea.
I will activate. I will pull out Whisper and activate a right on it, just so you know.
Mhm.
But
I'm going to pull
so
out
for context, Pete, Whisper is hers crossbow.
so yeah, you see me pull out
Okay.
sort of a sleek
Whisper
white,
is
sort of like
Wolf's crossbow.
silver crossbow, and then sort of mutter something, and you see like a slight like shift, I don't say like a almost like when you have a headache, you tense slightly, and like sort of like a slight bit of blood trickles inside of the mouth.
I'm going to pull out a small sort of gemstone sort of class from my jeweler's kit, and I want to cast enhance ability. So I go over to Wolf and I go, "Hey, can I cast a spell? Can I give you this class, this magical gemstone class that lasts about an hour?
And
As long as I
what
concentrate.
will it do?
It will, because I'm going to do Cat's Grace. It will give you advantage on dexterity checks,
oh, nice.
and it also doesn't take. Target also doesn't take damage from falling 20 feet or less if it isn't incapacitated.
I mean, I won't say no, but I am pretty dexterous if someone else wants it.
I mean,
Nice,
what's enhance ability?
advantage of dexterity.
I mean, I
Maybe-
can do anything.
in your head,
There's
Aeon?
endurance.
Yeah, in
Ball
Aeon,
strength.
in your head, Aeon, you hear maybe give something to Laffy. She tends to get hurt pretty easily.
Ow.
It's in your head. It's in his head.
Wow.
Yeah, it's not in my head though.
Yeah,
I
I know.
still heard it.
I know. She's saying it to me.
And she's, and remember, Lou, she's terrible at healing as well.
Okay, so I put my Cat's Grace class back into my jeweler kit, and instead cast Bear's Endurance Enhance ability on Laffy.
Well, that's a
so
big
the-
one. It's con, isn't it?
Yeah,
What's this?
yeah, that's you have advantage on Constitution checks for an hour, and you also gain 2d6 temporary hit points. Do you want me to roll the 2d6 temporary hit points for Laffy,
Ooh.
or
It's
should
a- that's
Laffy
a
roll it?
Constitution checks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
So it's
I
checks,
don't
it's
care
never-
to see
that's never
I've
saved,
never heard
yeah,
of a
it's not.
Constitution check.
because they don't exist, really.
oh my
But you-
god, that was
oh,
almost
Ooh.
perfect.
11 temp HP is
That's
good, though.
11 temp HP for Laffy.
Thank you.
James.
Whose is the aura, by the way, and what is it?
It's mine. It's just a sort of slight bit of darkness. It's like
Uh,
dim light around me. It's nothing
Do
crazy.
you want me to make that visible to the other
Yeah,
players?
you can show
or-
it. Yeah, actually, yeah. Doesn't
Um,
show
you want
it.
to-
You can do
visible to
Constitution
people?
saving throws.
Not
I don't know what that would be
enhanceability.
for.
Yeah,
can't
but
do-
enhanced ability only does
Yeah,
Constitution
but-
checks. I think it's more like if you've ever, I don't know, if you need to check your con on something.
Like swimming underwater, maybe holding your breath.
Yeah, maybe.
I think that's
yeah.
still a
I'm trying to
save.
think. Last,
but
I can't remember. I must have done the
con
check.
checks
It's just
don't
a weird
really
one.
exist, but like the 10 HP is always
Well,
good.
To be fair, that temp HP, because
Yeah.
it was a 5 and a 6, was a really good
Yeah.
temp
Yeah, that
HP
had
roll.
very-
for
When,
this roll.
when Laffy says thank you here in your head, thank you for that. Just nice to be safe.
No worries.
So, James.
Yes.
You know the item that I've made up? The bag?
Oh, the bag. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can I hold them just like a primed grenade, or do I have to use them instantly?
It's if you want to hold an action to do it, you can hold an action to do it.
Oh, well, fair, yeah. Yeah, I guess it's... Yeah, nah, it's okay. Thanks.
Okay, cool.
I'll do a quick circle around the tower to see if there are more than one entrances.
Okay. Okay. So
James,
you
are
make
you
a perception
really
check for me,
laggy?
please.
Yes.
Oh, a little bit. Yeah.
It's because we're saying stuff and it's big delay.
Oh, god damn it.
How long?
Again?
How long are you talking?
For 3
like
seconds.
3 or 4 seconds.
From this? Like I said at the end of when I heard you. Then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
Oh wow. Okay. Let me just see if I can do something about. Okay. Oh right. Okay.
I can hear
Is that
you
better?
guys fine.
Right.
I mean-
Hello?
Hello, James. Can you hear me?
Hello, Asher. Yes, I can hear you.
It's about 2 seconds.
Oh my god. Okay. I can't do anything about that, I'm afraid. It must just be the crappy internet. Sorry guys. I've cancelled the download,
And the
so
fireworks.
it might just be that I've got yeah, the fireworks, yeah. Right. Okay, cool. Right. So you guys can you do perception check 20. So as you do a perception check 20, Lou, I will tell you this. You're looking around this. You don't see any other doors. You do see that the about 20 foot up on the tower, whatever the work is being done, it's largely for show. The wood is rotten. There are big holes in the side of the tower. There seems to be very little actual work being done to repair it. Basically the top half of the tower is completely useless. It's basically just walls. There's nothing in there that would be of any use to anybody in terms of shelter or protection, apart from, well, you presume that the floor of that floor, like the ground of that floor. But yeah, you don't see any other entrances.
Okay. You mentioned holes in the wall. Are those like... Can I reach those from the ground floor?
You could potentially climb up if you wanted.
I do have a grappling hook, so I might use that. Guys, do you want to go through the door or those holes?
I'm not sure if we can all get up there.
I mean, I have a grappling hook.
I feel...
I'm not
I
very
think
strong
considering
to climb
we-
ropes.
All of this.
We don't really know what's going on yet, so maybe
I
we
think,
just
yeah, we don't know whether it's...
check
I mean,
it out.
I could just climb up and like glance over the wall to see what's inside.
Yeah, but don't do anything after that. Just come back down and tell us.
Okay. I'll go towards one of the lower hanging holes and try to get my grappling hook up there.
Okay. Can you make a athletics check with advantage, please?
Yes. Dirty
Hopefully
20.
I'm not lagging as much anymore.
Oh, it's
No.
not showing. Dirty 20.
That's alright.
Dirty 20. Yeah, but are you trying to do this quietly, stealthily? Because from my point of view, you guys have just kind of like marched up to the door. I wasn't told otherwise.
Yeah, I'll try to do it as quietly as possible.
Okay, can you make a stealth check as well then, please?
Yeah,
Yes.
the thing isn't as bad now, James.
Okay, good. Don't know what that was about. Weird.
I have boots of Elven kind, meaning that I don't make sound while walking. Does that apply here?
Well, it's more because it's also broad daylight.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ. 26.
Okay,
Damn.
yeah, you're confident. You're pretty quiet as you do this. Okay, so you climb to the top. You climb up there, and as you come up, you see, as I said before, this rotting wood. As the higher you get, the less stable these bricks. When you come to the top of this area, you think that maybe you're at the top of what would be the ground floor. You look out, and there's an absolutely pristine floor or like ceiling. It's completely sealed off. It looks like that has been heavily rebuilt. So it's effectively a fake ceiling that looks like it would be a floor of this building. You don't see any way down. The work there is very, very recent, very, very good, and very new, but it is clearly a roof rather than a floor.
Is it wooden or stone?
I'm gonna say it's like stone and metal.
Okay, do I see like stairs leading up to it, or like maybe a hatch door?
No, you don't. It's just a roof. You just see a roof.
Okay, yeah. I'll keep my hook where it is, and I'll slowly like use the rope to like go down, and I, inform the party of what I found. Guys, there's a fake roof. Sorry, looks new, completely new. It doesn't. It's like someone. It's new.
No.
Yeah, but I don't see any stairs or rope or hatch door on the roof.
Well, I feel like we should just go in, but if it is New
Yeah.
Dawn people, they would recognize at least me and Rusty. And maybe the rest of you?
I mean, I haven't seen any way up to, said room roof from the inside,
Okay, so I guess
and
it's
it
just going
doesn't
through
look
the
to
door.
be very stable.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we should go in. Oh, see if we can get it. I think.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, I was just filling in the HP for Rusty and Riptide. Laffy has legitimately half Rusty's hit points.
But yeah. Well, Rusty,
That's
we
wild.
want Rusty to have as many hit points as possible.
Yeah, and
He's a
Riptide
chunky
hasn't
boy.
got. Yeah, he is a chunky boy. Riptide's got 82, which she is level 7.
Yeah, she's high
So-
level. And
What's
barbarians.
everyone's?
67 max.
48.
41.
Have you been rolling your HP?
51.
Because it is
Me?
a big swing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you been re-rolling one? I don't know if James does re-rolls them once.
What have you got, Laffy?
Let me check.
37.
No, that's not far off mine. It's only 3 points different.
Well, it's a
Well,
D6
you
for a
level
thing.
6.
And what's the con
No,
between the two
D8.
of you?
It's D8 for a druid. It's
Druid's a
D8.
D6.
Yeah, my
Oh,
roll
no,
HP
Druid
was
is D8.
Wizard and
31.
sorcerer.
Oh.
Wizard and sorcerer
Oh,
D6.
that should be way higher than mine because I'm a D6.
Well, it's 8. First one's max.
Yeah.
And
we
then
had
so
another
you've got
one
2
max.
max, which would
And
take
we
it to
had,
16.
so it's 16.
Plus your con.
Plus
Which
plus
is-
con, plus there should be 4. What's Laffy's con?
I got +6 from Constitution.
Plus 6. So it's,
So
okay.
it's 22. So for 6 levels.
For
so
4
f-
levels.
It says my fixed value is 39, my total average is 36, and my total possible is 54.
Yeah, you definitely rolled low.
If you've rolled, you just rolled really bad. This is why I don't personally like rolling. I always roll
So
terrible.
canonically, Laffy can't hold her alcohol. That's what I'm getting.
She's just incredibly squishy. But then, actually, this does make sense because this happened. This caught me out off guard in the monk fight as well.
Yeah.
Like she's like 2 punches and she was down. I was like, oh my god!
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
The monk was doing a lot of damage.
She was down, and then they kept punching, so it was
Yeah.
like, okay.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Then they hit
Okay.
me, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, no, well, I'm sure it won't be a problem. Okay. Right. So yeah. So what are people doing?
Yeah, I say
Can I take
we
the door?
don't go through the main door. I say we use my rope.
But there's
I
no,
don't know,
maybe I wasn't clear.
invisibility
There is
situation.
no entrance on
There's
the
no
roof.
way
It is a
on the
roof.
roof.
Oh,
Laffy,
my
please
thought
don't go
process is we stand on the hole, like on the bricks themselves, and use that vantage point to enter through another hole.
Right, but what I'm trying to say is we don't know
Yeah,
what's
we don't.
inside
Yeah,
this building.
it could just
So
be
if we
people.
rush in there and start attacking everybody, they could be nice, and then we could just be horrible people.
Yeah.
So if we just knock on the door,
Or maybe we send something in first to have a look before we go in.
I could
I could
wild
do
shape,
that.
but I don't think you guys want me going in there on my own.
Good.
Think
Can
so.
you see through your ghost shadow
Or
thing?
I could, you
No,
could-
I
you could
cannot.
You can swap
wild
places.
shape, and then I could make you invisible.
I mean,
fine.
you
You
might
just
as well
make
make me
Lou
invisible. I'm
very quiet.
completely
Yeah.
silent while walking.
Also, as
And I'm
a
the best
druid,
still.
Laffy does have access to a very limited version of Find Familiar via Wild Shape.
Yeah,
That's
you get your
true.
wild shape familiar.
Oh, they have the optional thing, isn't it?
So what you can do for however long you stay in wild shape, I think it's 4 hours, 3 or 4 hours at this point. You can summon a familiar. You can summon a familiar in an empty space you don't need to see, and it works just like porridge would. Yeah.
If
It's
you
just
go,
an optional.
it's an optional thing. I don't know if you have it ticked.
I did not know this.
I mean, if you want someone sneaking in, I think I would be better off, being invisible
Do
and
agree with
going in.
that. Lou's very quiet.
Yeah. And I don't
Wait,
make
where's-
sounds while walking, so nothing should be able to go wrong.
Wasn't last time Lou invisible went terribly?
Yeah, but I wasn't
yeah, it
invisible
did,
that time.
Sorry,
Where
I'm
do I
just.
see the thing? Sorry.
I don't think you've ticked
In,
the optional features.
Yeah, where are optional features?
So you go to manage levels, and you go right back to the very first page, and then oh no, is it in Is it on the
It's
manage?
on the home.
You can also.
I could just do it. Yeah, I could just do it. Sorry,
I think it's on the home page.
It's on
of
the home.
character, optional
Everyone's
classes.
talking. I go.
Yeah.
Famous, can you remind me? You gave me a special feat or bonus or whatever you want to call it that I could, with multi-attacks, still do one of them green flame blade, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It's like the 6th level blade singer thing.
Yeah. So as a you can use for one of your attacks, you can use green flame blade.
Yeah. Well, obviously not through the echo, but yeah.
Not through the echo, no. The choice was you can do it as an action through your echo.
But
right,
then
you've
not
ticked off the
multi-attack,
attachments.
yeah.
Which
Yeah,
is my turn over.
I'm just one second. I'm doing it now. So I'm just taking additional druid spells, so you will have more choices when you do your next long rest. If
James,
you want
that might be why we thought they had Revivify, because that's an optional spell.
Oh, okay. Well, I gave it her as a subclass.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying that might be why we thought it.
If you refresh your page now, you go to features and traits. You scroll down to wild companion.
Well, it'll be where your wild shape is in your actions. But
yeah.
Oh yeah.
As an
Wild
action,
Companion.
you can use one of your wild shape features to cast a spell. Find familiar without material components, which is much better than how it would take me. Archer on 10 minutes to do it, plus 25 goals worth of shit. You can do it, and you can do it for 3 hours, and you get that back every time you short rest.
it does.
It's really
it uses your wild shape charge, but yeah.
Yeah, but then wild shape charges come back on short rest as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
And eventually you get unlimited of them.
At 20.
Where's the list of?
It's basically any animal, any small animal.
CR 1/4 creature,
Think
like
rats, cats, birds, snakes, spiders,
fish, for some
octopuses.
reason.
Basically
Summon an octopus to go in there.
Yeah, squiddly diddly. Yeah.
Well,
Never say that again, Jane.
I mean, I can do that if we haven't got
well,
any.
honestly, I don't think a octopus would be the worst idea since
No,
it just can squid along the roof.
It's water to breathe. It would
No, they don't.
choke.
Octopuses don't.
They don't need it.
Familiars also on
They just
animals.
become a little bit.
Oh,
They
yeah, fair
also
enough.
become a bit slimy on land. They're fine on land.
I think a rat. But if anybody's got another idea that they'd rather do, now would be the time to speak.
Well,
My suggestion is that let me sneak in, but if you want to use the animal, that
I could
Laffy
also.
can see through its eyes as well.
and if there's a trap and the rat walks into it, then the rat's gone and nobody's going to lose HP. But if you walk in there and walk into a trap, then we're already at a
fair enough.
disadvantage.
Oh no, we lose Lou. Out of character, don't worry about it.
Well, I could send in an animal as well, but it wouldn't. I couldn't see through its eyes.
See, so I'll just.
Hey guys, I could post a letter through it. That also can't see through this.
I have a really cool flavor idea for this.
Okay.
So, being a druid, your girl.
there was a hair flick there, wasn't
There was a hair flick there. No, I feel like it'd be cool if she crouched down to the ground and put her hand on I assume it's cobbled floor.
There's cobbles, there's stones and stuff. It's mainly
It's
a dirt
weeds
track. You get the
growing
distinct impression this is not a very heavily used road.
Is there little weeds poking through the cobbles?
Yeah.
Because so out of those little weeds poking through the cobbles, she just like places a hand, and then like the weeds take the form of like a little mouse,
Mm-hmm.
and then it just like poofs into existence and just scurries through the door.
Okay, I will say for flavor, yes, because you can technically summon it everywhere. Like you summon the spirit of it, but it like coalesces into shape behind the door because it's a sealed fucking door. But
Okay.
That's fine. Yeah, are you looking through its eyes and ears and nose and mouth?
Yeah, so she's just gonna go full like
Gormless.
gormless.
She's gonna rat out.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Okay. So the rat as you teleport through and you rat out. The senses of the rat are very like it's still got two eyes, ears, a nose, and a mouth. Obviously, things look really different because everything's massive. But the first thing you notice that there is like this really monotonous chanting going on in the background, like the least enthusiastic church service you've ever been to, kind of like really low.
It went from scary to funny in half a second.
Yeah. So there's this chanting going on in the common tongue, and the chanting is very repetitive, monotone, and just continuous. Where I am going, I will not need eyes to see. We are all his children now. I am a voice in his choir, and the form I've been promised is more beautiful than I remember. I revel in the gifts of the Lord. Join us in salvation. I will strike at our enemies with a hate in my soul. Hail him! Hail him! And that continues.
James, can you send me that? I was trying to type it, but I can't type.
Guys, there's a Blink 182 concert going on in here.
Where are you?
And I'm so sorry.
Let me quickly.
I was getting there, but I just couldn't, and I lost my place. I was trying.
It was either a Blink 182 or a Disturbed concert.
Yeah.
Definitely disturbed.
I'm just gonna make sure I've copied it. There you go.
Thank you.
Can I follow the sound of this chanting?
Yes. So the rat scurries down these steps here. So the first thing you notice is the stairs go down, not up. So you scurry down and you find yourself in a large and open chamber. I will reveal. Oh no, that's hide. I don't want to hide. I want to reveal. Revelio. Let's get out of there before one of us gets.
Like us who are British are putting on more British accent to say Harry Potter spells.
Yes.
I mean, that's how it works, though, right?
I didn't even catch that as a Harry Potter reference.
No, the stairs descend about 30 feet before it opens into a chamber of worked stone, very well worked stone. There are two braziers that flank the entrance, burning with an unnatural aquamarine light, giving everything a really spooky, ooky, Halloweeny vibe. Pillars standing.
Would you describe them as maybe like iron sconces?
You weren't even there for that. These are braziers, so no.
Braziers on the wall.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it is a Blink 182 concert.
The pillars are standing in two rows, each are carved with the visage of otherworldly creatures. So, I won't say shapeless, but like on this earth, there are very few creatures that aren't symmetrical. Okay, so if you were to cut a creature down the middle, like almost anything from an insect up, it is like a mirror image of itself. Yeah, apart from like a handful of creatures, these creatures are not symmetrical. That you see on the wall.
You know that the insides of humans aren't symmetrical as well.
The insides aren't, but to be able to walk, like, you know, to be able to move at speed, it tends to help that we are the same on the left as we are on the right. And so, yeah, these shapes are really fucking weird. Like, just like you can't tell if they're arms or tendrils, just really weird shit. A fountain flows quietly at the far end of the room in front of a double door. And another door stands along the west wall. The wall on the east, opposite that door, appears to have collapsed, revealing a rough passageway. In the room, you'll see some shapes. You can see the shapes on the map. There's some humanoid shapes, and they appear to be the ones doing the chanting. They are stood there in these long, like you would recognize the outfits as being the outfits of the priests of the New Dawn. Like, I don't know how close you got to them, so I can't tell you whether or not you recognize them. I don't think you went close to them.
I think it was
so,
just me.
yeah, it's just you and Rusty.
Yeah.
So you will see there are like various humanoid races.
Would
There
I
are
be able
also-
to get through there without being spotted?
There. Well, let me just finish to tell you what you see in here first. So the cultists are these creatures here, right? These are the cultists. These things here, they are not cultists. They are not humanoid. They are weird. They are like, how to best describe this? I might just post a picture of it. You know the Muppet Sam the Eagle? Imagine that, but instead of having like the face behind the beak, it was like it was like a brain, and instead of having a body, it was like whipping tendrils. I've just posted it into the.
Okay.
Ooh, weird looking.
Why do
Weird
your
fucking
enemies
fucking-
always look so weird?
Why?
'Cause I like weird enemies.
It's somewhat odd
I
to
just like
vicious
weird
mockery that
girls,
has a
okay?
bird brain.
Yeah, just like weird girls. Yeah.
Uh,
So I would like you, if you, as a rat, to make a
shit.
stealth check.
do I need to get a
As a
stat block?
fucking rat.
Dude, you need to find a rat stat.
Alright, rat.
Rat
D&D.
Rat stats.
That's that, if you don't mind me being the
Can
one
that be
who rolls.
our group name then? If you won't let us choose
No.
whoever we
Rat-
have.
Rats, it's just a flat roll. It's a flat d20.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why did you roll?
So you're going to try and get into this area here, right? Why is Peru rolled it?
Hang on, what is...
Oh, it's Harold.
It's
I
just
tried to
a
see
flat.
No, I'm just checking. It's Dex.
It's a flat d20. I just checked.
They
Yeah.
don't have proficiencies
Oh.
really as animals.
I
I mean, it's a
accidentally
rat.
rolled when
Yeah,
I
yeah,
clicked
it's
the
a
wrong
rat, yeah.
thing. I tried to
Yeah.
see stats.
Okay.
Oh, your rat's got some dexterity.
Yeah, it's weird. It's just a flat d20. I just looked.
I mean,
Yes. Oh.
Oh wow!
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So
She's a stealthy little rat.
yeah, stealthy little. So with the twitching whiskers and the little bulgy eyes, you let me just make sure actually before I tell you you succeeded. Well, then-
Man, rats
Man.
really.
that
drew the
20
short.
percent, you failed.
Yeah, no, I was just looking at the the passives. So this chanting is continuing. Those creatures with the weird creatures aren't. Their mouths are moving, but what's coming out of them is like harmonies rather than words. If that makes sense. So they are like harmonizing with the chanting in a really weird way that gives it this really unnerving bass feel. Like you can feel it in your like the rat bones. But you're heading over here.
Rat Bones is a band name.
Rat bones,
That's
yeah.
definitely a bad name.
You don't need to have a token for this because you know it's just whatever. I don't know. So I'm going to reveal this here. It appears to be like a collapsed-in caveway. So let me just see what it says about this. That is B3. Okay. Okay. So this tunnel that opens up through the crumbling wall of the antechamber is illuminated by a single bra. At the edge of the passage is set a curving set of stone stairs that descends further down into absolute darkness.
Probably not a good idea to go down there. Is there any cracks under the other door on the other side of the room? Like this
You
one?
didn't see any. You didn't examine it very closely. Though.
Do I have to roll stealth again to get close?
Mhm.
Oh, bollocks. Okay.
I will say as well, if you whilst you were there, I will. Yeah, that's fine. Keeping those stealth checks really high. There was one of the cultists kind of like milling about down the stairs. I didn't have him there, but I can just pop him on there. I didn't expect you to go in that straight away. So this one. So you make.
Just trying to get my bearings.
Yeah, you go over there. The doors appear to be shut. Can you make a perception investigation, see if you can find a wiggly way through?
As the rat?
That's the rat.
Hang on, let me check, because...
Wait, is it? Oh no, it's not. Well, check.
Investigation is intelligence. What else
I know
did you
that's
say?
what's throwing me as
Perception
Perception
is
or
wisdom.
investigation.
Wisdom.
They have a +2 They have advantage on wisdom if they use keen smell, but I don't know if I can
Yeah.
use.
If you can tell me a way you're using your sense of smell to find a crack in the door, I will allow it, if it makes sense.
Well, if there's somebody or
coming through the crack.
Yeah,
Not
if,
coming through the crack.
if there's something or someone on the other side of that door, rats have a very
Have a keen smell.
keen sense of smell,
Jesus.
so I'd be able to
Jesus.
I'd be able to pick up a.
They
You
can
know.
also like compress the size of their skull because it's cartilaginous, so it can just squeeze through teeny tiny gaps.
Mm.
Anything
Shit, one of us is smart.
slightly
And they-
larger than a
and they
nickel,
eat their
a
way
rat can
through
pass through.
anything, and they eat their way through anything. It's really fucked up.
Eventually.
Oh wait, no, it's advantage. It's not a +2. Hang on, it's advantage.
17.
15.
Okay, I will say that around the bottom of the door, it seems pretty flush, but about halfway up, there is a gap that you think you if you were to scurry up there, you could squeeze your little rat bod through.
I've got to do another check.
One more stealth check.
Shit.
Yeah, rats are pretty fucking loud when they skitter.
You can hear them in your walls. Especially
I
when
mean-
a rat's doing this, you can hear it in the walls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but are
I
they
mean,
going to be
I-
bothered by a rat?
I assume there are
Remains to be
lots
seen.
of rats in ruins.
As you are scurrying up, trying to rat your
Wait,
way
you
through.
said we don't have hero points, but do we still have advantage?
Can you use it on this?
If you want to use
Do I
it to
use
rat
it
your
on
way
this?
through a wall,
I would say no, but it's up to you.
I just.
I say do it for the banter.
do it for the vine.
Then
Well, considering that
I will always
cons-
be the devil on your shoulder telling you to do like useless stuff.
Can I argue that the rat has a separate advantage because
No.
it's a separate?
But it's a
Person.
familiar.
It's familiar, it's attached to you.
It's not a character. Arguably, this thing shouldn't have advantage at all.
Give it a name, guys. Give it a name. Give it a
John.
name, quick. It is a character. It's
I
called
shouldn't
John.
actually call it John.
Okay, right.
Right,
I will
um,
give you advantage
me-
for it when I get a picture of it.
Artemis.
A picture of. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Wait.
Hand drawn, lovingly curated,
Give me one
Ratatouille
second.
style.
Give me 1 second. Let me get my MSK.
Controlling the me bubble and the
Shut up,
on a
shut
rare.
up, shut up. James, what were your criteria again?
A hand
lovingly drawn.
lovingly drawn Ratatouille style picture of this rat. Was it
Will
its
you
name
accept
John or
AIR?
Artemis? Sorry. Yeah, if it's AIR, a rock will fall on its head and it will immediately die.
Okay, I will not give you that then.
Okay, I'm posting one
Best
on the
I could have
Discord.
done.
Oh,
That is pretty loving.
That's.
It has a little hat. It has a little hat. You can't get more loving than that.
But
It
that's
has
not
holes
what it
in
looks
the
like.
hat
If,
for
if,
his
if it's
ears.
walking around with a fucking banjo,
Okay, I have one better.
oh my god!
Oh, he's so
just to bring this moment that is giving me like I really want to eat a potato and I can't whilst we're having this conversation. So fuck it, I will give you advantage for this rat just to end this
Yay.
misery.
Yeah.
Drew, can I ask why you had that on hand?
Don't worry about it.
Why are there Korean
My
mice?
God, no.
I had a character idea, okay?
So it was 15.
And
Sorry.
his cutest character.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you think that okay? So as you're scrambling up, you knock out a piece of rock that you think is going to fall and clatter on the floor, but your tail, rats have prehensile tails, right? They did in the witches. Knocks it back into the wall, and you think you're safe. You try your rat darndest to worm your way through this wall. Oh fuck off! Why is reveal and hide like on the same button? What? Pop.
He imploded.
Yeah.
James has rage quit. Connecting.
Right, okay. So I'll reveal this area to you now. This is room B2. Bundles of, as you poke your little head through, sniffling away, you don't see any people. You don't see any people in there. You see there are bundles of papers, diagrams and scrolls and books that lie scattered on a desk and across the room, the floor of the room, which is lit by 2 glowing crystal spheres on a shelf along the north wall. This door is like, as you've wiggled through, you can see that it's like how to describe this? The kind of resistance you get tells you that the door is like locked. It's like bowing in against itself and stopping. The door is locked. You see what looks like spell scrolls and tomes and stuff all over the floor. Yeah.
Can I go peek at the spell scroll? Can the rat read? It's
you.
Yeah, cool.
It's your. This is where it gets weird. You are seeing through the rat's eyes using its ability, so you can't use your perception, but it is your brain. If that makes sense.
What is that?
MS Paint, that is.
It's a Ratatouille style MS Paint drawing of a rat that I did in 10 seconds.
It's awful.
That is upsetting.
You've lost all advantage on this rat
Why does it
now.
look like it's been stabbed in the back of the head with a flashlight? That is going to be the episode art.
Yes.
Out of all the artworks I do, you make that the episode
Yeah.
art.
Just so you're all aware, this is what the rat looks like.
I do have the ability to change your character pictures as well, but that's just too cruel.
That's just... I just took the drawing of Remy and had a reference on the second page and messed it up.
That's what Wolf looks like if Wolf ever polymorphs into a rat.
Oh my
No!
god.
Right, so okay, so this is
I'm
what you see
sorry
now.
for derailing that, I just had to send it.
Yeah, I want to have a peek at these scrolls and see if any of them look terrifying.
Okay, so you scramble down and scroll up on the desk. There are a lot of them. You know, some of them are in, like, there are tomes. Where is it? Here we go. At a glance, you see spells. Can you make an Arcana check, please?
I can. Oh wait, do I have to do it as the
No.
rat?
No? It'd be
No,
yours.
you are.
No,
you
it's
keep it as
your
mental.
mental stats.
This is like an.
It's your mental stats.
It's your
and the
mental
rat's
stat. Yeah, this is
stats.
where it gets a bit
It's really
woolly,
weird.
but- Yeah, I'll give it to yours.
Nat 20.
I mean, it would have been a nat 20 anyway, so...
Yeah, okay, that's fine. So you see there are a couple of spells you see in there. You see now these you won't be able to use these unless they're on the druid spell list. But this is a wizard spell book, for lack of a better word. So you see contact. There are many of them here. Too heavy for you to move. You see spells like Contact of the Plane, Polymorph, Ray of Sickness, Fly, Ice Storm, Magic Missile, Fear, and Greater Invisibility.
Jesus Christ.
But there are
I
dozens.
got Ray of Sickness. What was after that?
I will tell you if you get in that room because there are more.
That contact of the plane thing worries me, so I'm gonna try and scurry back the way that I came.
Can't you just summon your familiar back?
Can you?
You could just dismiss it. Yeah, you don't have to.
I don't want to dismiss it. I want it.
No, you can like
Ah.
poof it to yourself. with
Oh,
Oh
the
yeah,
bonus
you
action.
can, you can like poof it out of existence and then like have it just appear next to you again.
But it doesn't cost another thing to bring it
No.
back.
You have it for
Okay,
3
yeah.
hours. It's not a concentration spell, but it
She's
just
just
is
gonna-
used.
Poof the rat back into her hand, and then like come back into her body and be like, okay, there's a lot going on in there.
Did you find what was it? Peter, the Goliath
Parent?
girl?
Pizza.
Peter the Goliath girl.
No, there's 4 guys directly through those doors. You go down the steps, and there's 4 guys in there in these like weird robes. Can I take my little sketch pad out and like sketch what these robes look like? Because Wolf would recognize them.
I would say you've actually seen these robes before. You have been handed literature by these guys before, like in Haven Oral. Like people in these. I don't mean these exact guys, but people in these robes.
Okay, so
you
they're
would be able
called
to identify them
the
as the New Dawn.
New Dawn.
New Dawn. They're wearing the robes. You know the New Dawn robes. There's 4 guys in there. There's one. If you go to the left in like this little room, and then to the right there's a closed door with a bunch of spell scrolls, and then there's like a set of double doors at the back. But the weirdest part is there's these like weird beaky monsters things, and they look really scary. So
Just have to be careful.
yeah, just be careful.
What is our plan here? Do we?
Yeah. Do we
Well, I
go
don't
guns
think-
And
blazing, or
they're all chanting as well.
Okay, we're
do we all
dealing
heard
with
the
the
chanting?
No, you guys didn't. I don't think.
Want me to sneak in and? What else did you see? Is just one room?
There's the main room, and then there's like a door that looks like it's been blown open, and then if you go through there's like a set of steps going down, and then on the other side there's like a single door which I got through, and then in there's like a desk with loads of scrolls.
You would have also noticed that at the back, I don't know where it was in there, but these are doors too. But they would.
Oh.
Yeah.
Double doors.
Double
I
doors.
assume stone doors or wooden, or would you not have seen that?
Well, she didn't examine these doors. This door here was wooden. This door here was just gone. There was no door there. These ones look stone.
Well, I feel like since it's a funnel, we're just all gonna have to go in and hope. But I don't know what the best order of people to go in is.
I will say as well, it was dark in there. It was lit like with lights, like the aquamarine light. Everything is dark.
With the
Do you know when
braziers.
like yeah, with yeah, but you know when it's dark and someone is lighting up with a color, but it doesn't give you proper light.
Yeah,
if
it's
that
weird.
makes- Yeah, it's not like mechanical darkness, but with what I'm thinking you're about to tell me, it will come up almost immediately.
What do you think I'm about to tell you?
If you open the doors, it is daylight outside. You cannot
yeah.
sneak into a room.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's not. We're not gonna be able
Yeah.
to sneak in. We're just gonna have to figure out the best order of people to go in.
Well,
Um,
I would like to throw in kind of a grenade down there. But it,
What's a grenade?
I mean, like alchemist fire.
That's okay.
That's
Yeah,
like essentially Molotov, right, or something like that.
Do you mean grenadine? No, that's not right. Then.
Grenade.
Do you mean grenadine?
Do you mean
that's weird.
grenadine?
That is weird,
That's-
actually.
I'll just throw down a pomegranate down there.
What?
What?
What the fuck?
Pomegranate.
I'm confused.
Everyone's really weird
Do you
this
not?
week, guys.
Do you not know what's the
That's weird.
pomegranate?
What do you mean?
is?
I know what a pomegranate is. It's a fruit.
Yeah. Why are you weirded out then?
What?
What is the
what
benefit of
do we
throwing
do?
a fruit down? Hey, honestly, I feel I'm confused. I'm very
Aren't we always?
Anyways,
Well, I feel like the best. I'm trying to figure out the best. Like, could two people go down at once?
Yeah, it's like you can see how wide it is. It's
Okay,
like
so
you
it's
could
like
almost
2.5, almost 3. Okay.
yeah,
There.
like you could yeah.
Oh.
I mean,
I was just making. I didn't know if the map was
yeah.
really accurate. I'm just making sure.
Just so you understand, I have some echo, just
Yeah,
as a
okay.
precaution.
I feel like the first two should either be Riptide and Kuda or Riptide and Rusty.
Yeah,
let's
let's fucking go.
I would say Riptide and Rusty.
In terms of health, I think they have the most, but just we need to be.
I was
careful.
1 second away from saying crusty for some reason.
Oh, by the way, I should ask. Aeon, what can you do?
Well, I cast that enhanceability spell.
Yes,
for
that's
an hour.
What
Um,
else?
I have a variety of supporting spells. I also have a couple of exploding boom spells.
So what I'm getting at is you're not going to run in with a sword.
No.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
But yeah,
okay, then Wolf and me should go next, and spellcasters at the back. Does that sound good?
Well, I think I would go behind Rusty, Riptide.
I think Riptide, Rusty. Lou, you need to be closer than I do, so probably Kudo.
I can
Lou.
I can just float above my echo along the ceiling.
Okay. Well, the first two. If everyone's okay with Riptide and Rusty going first.
Put your token there.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure.
Go at the back.
I will happily be at the back as well.
So,
yeah, but
okay. So I think James, if you can move Riptide and Rusty in front of Lou and Kudo.
should probably be about this far back as well. So,
Yes,
Also,
probably.
just because I'm concentrating on that enhanceability and I don't want to get hit
Yeah.
immediately.
Yeah, I think that's
James.
probably the best order.
Can I prepare an action for when someone opens the door? So like
Oh, we're not even inside the tower yet. We need to go down the stairs.
Yeah.
That's
I
what we're
should ask,
trying to work
what's
out.
the angle of this? Like, if we open the door, can we see how much can we see in the room?
It's quite a steep step. You'd probably be able to see just beyond the first pillars.
Okay.
So James, can I prepare an actions when the door gets open to immediately throw something down.
Sure.
Great. I will do that with my bag. With the funny bag.
Okay.
Is okay. You should ask. Is the door locked?
Yes.
Luke, you unlock the door, please. I think I assumed as much, but I forgot to mention it till now.
Yeah, might as well. I'll take out my thieves' tools and get to work.
Hell should be.
I hope that's enough.
So you do hear, like, you start working on it, and you are able to sort out the locking mechanism for the other side. What you realise, though, there is another mechanism that's holding this. It's basically, imagine it's locked with, like, a bolt on the top. So I'll need you to make another sleight of hand check as well, please, just to get the other side.
I'll use a credit card that hasn't been invented yet.
Oh, okay. Very nice.
Okay, nice. So you are able to unlock and unlatch the door.
Okay, I'll slowly and carefully, because I don't know how old these are, push open the door.
Should we open it slowly and carefully, or should we just open it and special commando rush in?
Well,
SWAT
we
team.
still have to go down the stairs, and I would prefer to be as silent for as long as possible.
Well, they will see the
They're
light.
about to say us. We're not going to be able to stealth with this many people.
Also,
Yeah, fair
again, when you open the
daylight.
door,
Yeah.
bright fucking daylight.
Let's just go. Let's just go.
Yeah.
The door's unlocked. Lou moves back. We all go.
Wait, very quickly. Let me just check something.
With my fingers begin to like do countdown from 5.
I'm gonna give something to Rusty. And say,
Okay.
if you really need this, drink this. It's a potion of stone giant strength
Oh no!
that I've had for ages.
So
Oh, man.
Azalea's gonna turn to Wolf in particular for this one, and I have a friend that I can bring with us, but you're really not gonna like who it is.
I feel like I know what's coming, but go ahead.
Yeah, well, they're not quite alive, but they can
I'm
help.
aware of what you're saying.
Yeah.
Just keep it away from me, please.
Wait, what's happening?
I don't know what we're talking about.
Okay. And she pulls out the gilded skull that she got back a while ago, and holds it up in front of her, whispering into it, and you see like shadows sort of swirling around, and then these vines, like crawling out of the bottom of it until they form like a rudimentary body underneath. She gives it a little peck on the nose, and then standing in front of us, we get a little undead summon that will be alongside.
I know the spell.
What
Which
does
one
it
do you
look like?
pick?
I'm gonna pick, I think for this one,
There's one that like fucks everyone up.
yeah, I need to look at the blocks again. I think I'm going putrid for this one.
That's the one that fucks everyone up.
So what does that look
What-
like? Oh,
what
like a
is
zombie.
this?
It's the spell summon
It is
undead.
kind of like a zombie, yeah. It's an undead spirit.
Right, I will
Is
give you a...
Immediately.
The putrid one has the aura that will make everyone poisoned if they fail. So.
Okay, yeah, I'm not doing that. No. We'll do skeletal because that does the most like single damage.
Yeah.
So
I will give you
is-
control of this zombie. Amber, there you go.
Thank
you
you.
should have control of that zombie. Hopefully.
Let's have a look.
Yes. Okay, so this is Doug the zombie. You know,
Doug.
hey, Doug. Whatever. I don't know what the plan is. He's just happy to be involved. He's just,
This
just
is
keen to
Doug.
be here.
Oh
He's
shit! They
very
killed Doug.
This is Doug. He's very fancy. He has a golden skull. There you go.
Immediately stops with her countdown, rushes
Oh
towards.
god.
Azalea takes his hand.
Oh jeez, I hate this already.
Riptide gets jealous and kicks the door in and rushes down.
Thank you.
Yeah, right. Okay, so the door swings open. Probably worth
Okay, I
rolling-
throw down my fuzzy object.
Okay, what is the fuzzy object?
The fuzzy
double check them.
object will the fire chicken.
Okay.
And it lands pretty much at the bottom of the stairs, and
Mhm.
it is. We're gonna see
Oh, I'm scared.
Ooh. a 7. That is a black bear. Ooh.
Okay. Oh, so
Okay,
you and
so we'll just
Bears.
use that. We'll just use that, right? Okay. Right. So for the sake of expediency, I think we should all start rolling some initiative.
Well, would we get any way down before initiative?
No, because you just kicked a door in and thrown a thing down the stairs.
You did that as the DM, but okay.
Equally, you just thanked me for it, and someone threw a thing in.
It's just not going to be in order of what we
No.
do. Yeah.
I mean, you can like put yourselves into that thing. Right, where am I? I'm going to start rolling some fucking initiatives for these bad boys now.
I think that's the best initiative she's ever rolled.
Probably the one time you wanted low initiative, right?
Yeah, probably.
Because you can always get back into that like form. Not the be all and end all. Let's see. It's just, and it all technically happens at the same time. You know, it's
Yeah, but obviously, you know,
fine.
it did.
It's fun. We have fun.
James, you're gonna have so many in a row.
I know. I love it. So many
Get
But the
to see
reason why we
yourself.
also always
this
have
to
group
myself. I didn't
battles-
actually do this to myself. This is directly from the book. Right. I assume, Lou, that your dexterity is higher than this fucking chump ass cultist. So I'll put you 2021. Let's see what else we got. What's your? I'll tell you what. I'll give him 0.2. I'll give you 0.1. Him there, 17, 14, 12. That just spreads it out a little bit. So that's fine. Okay, cool. Right, that's beautiful. That's what we want to see. So just sort by descending. Okay, cool. So the door is kicked in. Lou Marble Cut get to act first. But this, for the sake of argument, this is a big black bear that's in at the bottom of the stairs. It will act.
When do things
immediately
go in initiative? Because I think that
it will act.
if
it
it's
will
the
act
item I'm
immediately
thinking of, doesn't it just go randomly?
Well, I mean, for the sake of argument, it's just going to happen
Okay.
after Kudo's turn. Yeah.
Yep.
Lou.
Yeah, I'll rush in here.
Oh wait,
I'll
shit! I've not
vote-
rolled for fucking Rusty or Riptide. Jesus. Sorry, guys.
Yep.
Doesn't Riptide have advantage at this level?
Yeah, but she rolled terribly.
Probably, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, guys. So many
No
fucking
worries.
things I have to do.
Oh,
Rusty
no.
is going to go dead
Oh,
last.
no.
Awesome.
No, it's not.
Is he not? Where's Riptide? 10. Oh, Riptide rolled shit. Oh, 11. No, that's fine. Okay,
You got
cool.
me in the
There's
middle
what it
of
is.
5.
Yeah, wonderful. Luckily, some of these guys are chump ass bitches, so it's fine. Okay, go. Dazzle me. Take some of these pricks out so I don't have to play them.
I'll just rush here, bonus action dash, and I'll attack the creature with my vicious sword.
Okay, wonderful. If you would like to roll that attack, please.
Do they count as surprise?
No.
No?
We
We just kicked the door in.
You
Yeah,
did kick
it
a
does.
door in, yeah.
He doesn't want to give us any advantages.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, fair enough.
No way gonna have
10 damage. Oh crap, I forgot Green Flame Blade. Can I just add that?
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, the second one would take something. Is there something within 5 feet of it? I'm not actually.
The
sure.
bear.
I think this one is.
Well, this guy, they're like in the middle of a square, so I don't know what they would be, James.
Yeah.
Because a lot of them are in the middle of like multiple squares.
Yeah, let's see.
Because they can be what?
The thing is whether he can move into... yeah, technically this dude would be in 5 feet, this dude here. Sorry, yeah, that one, thank you. I've got too many things open.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, 6. So he takes 10 plus 6 to 16?
Yes.
Well, the first guy
Yeah,
takes-
that's the end. That's my turn.
Okay, and so this guy here takes like, what, 5, is it?
The first guy takes.
The first
11,
guy
second guy
takes.
takes 5.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. It's the cultist now. So which one is it? It's this one over here. He is going to... What's he going to do? Oh, sick.
Imagine being a cultist and suddenly door breaks open, black bear spawns, group of 8 people rushing down the stairs.
Going to run up to you, Lou, and he is going to cast Inflict Wounds on you.
Ooh.
This is plus 3,
Boy.
18 to hit.
Ooh. You have a
18
Kenny
to
dodge at
hit?
this level, right?
That
No.
isn't that only for melee attacks?
No.
Oh,
When you
okay.
take damage from like a specific targeted attack.
Okay.
Yeah, 18 hits.
So that's 9 necrotic damage.
Okay. God.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Next is
This could have been a
Azalea
lot worse.
It could have been a lot worse.
Right.
with Doug. Doug will act straight after your turn.
Big combat shots initiative.
Dog.
Yeah.
Big doggo.
Ooh,
That's
let me
good.
check how much his movement is. I don't think it's much, so he's going to be useless for the first round.
So actually,
It is actually 30, yeah. Although if he's a ghost, it could be 40. Okay, we're not doing that. We are skeleton.
He can dash and do all the normal things.
Yeah, but that's a bit useless, isn't it?
Mm.
well, by walking, I don't think get to anyone anyway.
Okay, then I'm going to use, to start off with, I'm going to use my witchy ability on who is nearby that would need a tap. Riptide can get a tap.
She
which
has
is a bit
reckless
awkward.
anyway, but yes, she will take it for the lack of responsive. That be able to get advantage without getting advantage on hers. Pretty
Yeah,
pretty
well,
neat. So.
it's on anything,
Cool,
saving
cool.
throws and things as well. Okay, so she gets that, and then I will cast. Okay, we're gonna do. Yeah, I do have the space for this. Spike growth, because I think I can catch quite a few of them in this one.
I can. What's this area on spike growth?
Sorry?
What's the area on spike growth?
20 foot.
Oh, is it just 20 foot square or is it radius?
20 foot square.
Oh.
Yeah, 20 foot sphere, sorry. 20 foot radius sphere. So
Jesus
actually
Christ.
a 40 foot fucking sphere. Oh Jesus, I didn't even read that properly.
So you can literally get like that's 15.
Pretty much all of them.
That's 15. So you could go one more than that.
Get all of them, I think.
You could get the
I
entire
don't
room.
mind
Yeah, I
being
need to
caught
wait,
Bear
in
in mind
the-
from where you are, you can't see that deep into the room. So you can probably see to
But I
about
can put the spot
there.
further into. I can put the spot that originates into the room, right?
I think it's within a point within range you can see.
Yeah, but the spot that it's originating from, the center of it, that I need to see. I don't need to see the edges.
Yeah.
You just have to move up.
So basically the point in range would be like
Well, I
here.
have to move up anyway to
Oops, Jesus Christ.
to touch Riptide.
Okay. Worth it.
Don't make noises.
It'd be like that, right?
You give her the old sports pat on the arse. She's ready to rock.
Jesus.
This is
I'm
quite a
checking
steep
wording
staircase.
for you.
So it would be you would be able to get it in the middle of you basically be able to see to around here. Only in the room would you have full sight of the room. So you definitely wouldn't be able to see that.
bollocks.
Far back.
Okay, yeah, I'm not going to cast that then because I'll hit everyone.
I mean, I don't mind being caught in the spell
Well,
itself.
you'll take damage as well.
No, only if I move, right?
No, you take
no,
damage
if
when
you
you
start
start
your
there,
turn, yeah.
and then you,
You
Oh,
extra if you
okay.
move.
yeah, you go extra if you move.
This is what happens when you're a melee rogue and you go first. You screw everyone over.
Well, yeah, Wither and Bloom's like my go-to, but everyone's not injured yet. Okay, fine. We'll just
Not actually true.
Is that all you can move?
I can move further. I just don't want to be in there and get hurt.
I was about to say.
I will. No, okay. I'll go a bit more basic then. We'll just Ray of Sickness someone and wait for the rest of it.
You could see these three guys at the front. So the two weird beaky creatures and one of the cultists that's just bopped Lou. Sorry, Joel.
Yeah, the bopper is going to get bopped himself.
Okay,
The
cool.
bopper. The bopper.
Does he have to make a save or is it an attack?
Okay.
Twist it! Pull it!
Yeah, please. I need a. No, I'm doing a spell attack. My bad. I forget how fucking roll 20 works. There we go.
15 hits.
Lovely.
Which thing are you hitting?
2d8. Yep.
Oh, you bastard. You
Okay, that's all right.
bastard.
It
It's only
hits
4
him.
damage. Okay,
Yeah, that's
and then
fine.
big boy is gonna move.
He needs to make a con save or be poisoned. Oh, so many things. Right, let's make that con save. Woof, he's poisoned.
Nice.
So he has disadvantage on, was it checks and attacks?
Oh, as if I remember the condition.
I was actually
wording
asking
for
Ash.
poisoned.
He said the other day.
What
I
did you
think,
say,
I think is poison disadvantage on checks and attacks.
Disadvantage on yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine.
Disadvantage on attack
Such
rolls
a
and ability
non-commit.
checks. Yeah, I was just making sure.
Okay. So Mr. Big Boy is Doug.
And then. No, he's just gonna dodge. He's gonna stay there and dodge.
Okay. Dodge. Cool. It's this weird thing's turn. Okay. It's gonna lose the only thing it can really get to. To make sure it's not got any spells. It doesn't. It's going to go for you with its tentacles. Oof, 7. You got real fucking lucky. And then it's going to peck at you with its beak. Oof. Okay. Yeah.
Magic dodging everything, baby.
They both miss. Kudo.
I am. Yes. First of all, I will use my bonus action to give the general order of attack enemies to my black bear.
Okay.
Do you tell it
Second,
that I'm not an enemy?
I can write pseudocode and start going with that to give in commands, but yeah, our group equals not enemy. Is that
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah.
generalized? Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I run down the stairs. Yeah. Are these like vine things actually made of plant?
No.
Or
They're
like-
the things
Weird
I
like
posted
tentacle
picture of.
things.
Like weird tentacle things with.
Ah,
beaks.
yes, they are the
bird
brain
brains.
birds.
Bird
birds,
yeah,
yeah.
bird birds.
I'll also wait. Actually, I will only walk here and throw in my echo to here, and then I'm gonna start. First of all, my bear attacks the bird with a bite.
Yep.
Ooh, 8.
Nope.
Doesn't hit, presumably.
Nope.
And a claw. A 12.
No.
Oh, sad. And
Oh
then
no!
my...
Sorry. Beats it. Sorry.
Ooh, great. So that's a whooping 7 damage.
Whoop whoop.
And then my echo attacks twice.
For the juggalos and juggalettes. Whoop whoop.
Oh, that's a 10. Doesn't
Mhm.
hit.
Le whiff.
And that's a 13 hit.
That hits. Yep.
With, when you roll blah blah, you gain a +1 bonus action, and yes, 1d8 plus 7, ooh, 13 damage. One of them is radiant, if that, does it show that? No, it
Yeah.
doesn't.
It does show one radiant damage.
Oh, it does, nice.
Okay, so 15. Okay. Nice. Okay, cool. Is that your turn?
Yes, that's my turn.
Okay.
Yep.
This cultist, as a bonus action, is going to cast. What the fuck's the spell called? Oh my god! Spiritual weapon.
Something smart. Oh, sorry.
Spiritual weapon to try and get rid of. Yeah, he's going to get rid of your echo and do it.
James, what's the spiritual weapon look like?
So for these guys, the spiritual weapon is a this very it's like a shark tooth razor sharp dagger in the air. So +3 to this. A 23, I'm assuming, hits your echo. I'm not going to roll damage. It's gone. But you can just resummon it. And as an
Wait,
action,
how much did you roll?
a 21
Me
to hit.
hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, so it's gone. And then as a bonus action, sorry, that was its bonus action. As an action, it is going to. Oh wow, these cantrips are crap. Okay, it's going to rush forward and try to stab Le Bear. Which one is it? Make sure we got the right guy. Just going. The rush forward is going to try and stab at the bear. He's going to stand where your echo was, and he's going to plunge his dagger in at the bear. He gets 2 attacks. 9 presumably misses, and a
Doesn't it?
crit.
No.
That's right. So that's 9 damage to the bear.
9 damage to the bear. God damn.
Okay. Cool. Right. His first attack. Don't fuck it up. A lot of pressure here. It's Mr. Aeon Strive.
Okay.
All eyes
so,
on you.
Yeah.
Action dash.
Nope. As a bonus
God.
action. As a bonus action, you notice that his boots actually have a small little gem at the back of them that he sort of like bends down and flicks, and he will
Like Nike
teleport.
Airs starts pumping him up.
No, yeah. They're me off-brand as
Nickies.
the store-bought Nickies, yeah. And he will teleport 15 feet into an unoccupied space. So
Does it
here,
have to be within sight? Yeah, I assume so.
250, you know.
yeah. Teleport up to 15 feet as a bonus
Not
action to
fucking
an
Velma. I can't
unoccupied
see with that, my boy.
space the creature can see. So I'll teleport here. Then with my 30 feet of full movement, I can get right in. Get right in here. Maybe like here.
Mhm.
Just so I'm not on
Is
that.
the echo still there for
ratio.
everyone else? I can't.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
there
the-
we go. Me as well.
Right. Now I'm going to pull out my arcane focus, my arcane firearm, and load it with the shadow spell.
Mhm.
Click and fire. It's a 10-foot radius sphere.
Mhm.
So I don't know how much that is.
That's a 20-foot sphere.
Yeah. So how much is that? Is something like that.
Ashley's
Yep.
got a proper measuring tool for it.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
What's
Shoot.
it?
A 20-foot sphere.
Yeah.
No, a 10-foot radius, so 20 foot.
Oh,
There you
shit.
go.
Big.
That's what she said.
There you
It's
So
a-
where do you want to
that-
drop it?
go. Or you could, I could move it.
Yeah, there will do. It gets a lot of them in
Gets
there.
everything except that top two.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
top the top two. So yeah. So I'll fire
So
it there.
con saves, yeah?
It is a con 15 save. Yes.
Okay. So that one fails, and then 3 of these guys. Con 1, 2, 3. So
So
3 fails, 1 pass.
one pass. Yeah. The one who passes takes half damage. So that's whatever that is.
Such a
Um,
low roll.
Was. Yeah, so he just loads that up, and it's like the gem itself just evaporates from the thing, and it just sort of bounces out of the recess in the arcane firearm. I shot it through the arcane firearm, so it gets a D8. It's first time playing this artillerist.
Oh, so it's extra damage on that. Oh, okay.
Extra
Okay.
damage, extra 2 damage.
Cool. I will add that on. Is that your full turn?
It's 1 second. Artificer spells through the firearm, roll a d8, and you gain bonus damage to 1 of the spell's damage rolls equal to the number roll. So
Yeah, but
I
that
don't know
that
if
is one roll.
means- Yeah, I know. I don't know if that
I guess
means,
if it's like a
the
scorching
full
ray or
damage.
something, would just be one
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. Okay, yeah. So can I use a reaction on my turn, or does it have to be on an enemy's turn?
You
If
can
it
use it
stipulates on
depending on what
your
the
turn.
reaction is, but
Well, because I didn't even realize this was. I've got the infusion spell refueling ring, and that says it's a 1 reaction time to cast. While wearing the ring, the creature can recover 1 expanded spell slot.
yeah, sure.
Wait. So action type 1 reaction. While wearing this ring, the creature can recover an expanded spell slot as an action. The spell slot can be a 3rd level Wait, that makes no sense.
I
Why
think
does it
it's
say
an
I can
action
use-
then.
It sounds like
Yeah,
it's an
I
action
think
to do it,
it sounds like it's an action. Why it's in the reaction tab, I don't know. So yeah, that's my fault.
yeah. Okay, cool. Laffy.
Hello.
Hello. Long time no see.
Just trying to measure it. So if I was to get to here, can I see the whole room?
The bottom of the stage you can, yeah.
Awesome.
Do you have 35? Oh, you do. You're an alpha.
Yep. So I'm gonna get to here.
Mhm.
Wait, no. Yeah, that'll do. I can see everyone from there, right?
Yeah, I'll say yeah.
Okay, cool. Because I
You
don't
can't,
really
obviously
want
you
to
can't
get
see the
any
you can't
closer.
see the corners, but you can see the
No,
whole
that's
room.
fine. And I'm gonna cast Web of Ice, which you spike somebody within range of 60 feet, and then 3 more ice spikes grow to 3 other targets. So it's gonna go from this guy. Oh, I'm on the wrong freaking tool. It's gonna go from this guy to this guy, and this guy. And I need them all to make Constitution saving throws.
Okay, so I'll do the 2 cultists first. So that's a 15 and an 8. So presumably 1 pass, 1 fail, and 10. So 2 fails and 1 pass.
There's one more target.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
2 cultists, 2 the other 2 weird things.
Question: when does Azalea's zombie thing act?
At the end of it,
Is that
same as that turn, but it has.
Okay.
Okay, so 15 damage. Bloody hell, fire.
Their speed is 0 until the end of their next turn.
Creatures
So
who
that's-
fail.
Yeah, that's on a failed save. And if they succeed, they take half damage, and their speed is not reduced.
Yeah. Okay. That's fine. So I will say the one at the back. Oh, yeah, this one's looking pretty hurt. Okay. Cool, that's fine. It's turn now, though. This one here, the one right next to Lou. Its speed is 0, but it can reach him. So it's going to tentacles at Lou. 19 to hit, presumably hits. Lou, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay. 16.
Okay, that passes. You are also grappled. I need you to. So whilst you're grappled, it has an advantage on the next attack. You can use an action to try and break out of the grapple on your turn, but it's going to attack you with its beak.
What was the Constitution for? Like poison?
Poison, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Does a 15 hit?
Misses.
Okay, cool. So it's just the 5 piercing damage then. Remember, I'm doing it for you, but if you get hit, please make sure to track it on the Roll20 because that won't reset.
Yeah, I
can
keep
do it for
forgetting.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Riptide. Bloody hell. Okay, so she has 40 feet of movement. She's
Please tell them as
gonna.
far as possible.
Yeah, she's gonna rush in to take out this guy here. With her big axe. She has advantage. She doesn't need to. She's not gonna rage just yet. I don't think.
When she take attacks.
Oh shit! Yeah, she will. She's gonna get to there then. She's gonna jump down here. Sorry, it's good job one was paying attention. Bloody hell! And she's gonna start attacking. So she's gonna Coral Crusher. 27.
Oh.
Oh, she has advantage.
Oh,
fucking hell,
this guy's
so much
dead.
damage. Does she get brutal crit yet?
I don't know. It's like
I
9.
don't think it's yet. Yeah.
Pro crits at like
I'll
9th
make
level,
sure.
12th level. I can tell you.
No, she doesn't. Okay.
Brutal crit.
So that
It's
is
nice.
gonna be.
Oh,
Fucking hell.
that's
So,
16.
so 12 plus 6 is.
Oh, it's
12 plus 6, 18 plus d6, so 6 plus 3, so what? 18 plus 9, so 27. Jesus. 1 hit, 27 damage. That guy's fucking gonzo.
He doesn't exist anymore.
Doesn't it? Yeah,
His
guys, am I
blood
doing
line's been taken
non-lethal?
out.
As his skull rolls across the floor. That's fine.
I'm now covered in blood.
Yeah. Okay, and then she's got one more attack. She's going to go for the. This thing is called a Grell. For those of you who are interested, still has
I prefer
advantage.
Bird Brain, but, you know.
Yeah, Bird Brain is better. I'm not disagreeing. She's gonna swing it again with a Coral Crusher. 22 hits for
Oh my
Fucking hell,
god.
that's still a lot of damage, isn't it? That.
What the fuck, James? What weapon did you give her?
Well, it's not both. It's not both sixes.
Oh,
It's a 17 plus
okay.
A6.
Okay,
So that's 23. Okay.
It's still a lot.
It's still a lot, and it's still alive. Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Wolf.
Oh shit! I forgot she killed the guy who's going after her. Okay. How easily can I make it through all these people? Because I feel like
It's
I can
pretty gnarly at the steps.
I can get to
You can
here
get
pretty
there.
easily. I can get like there.
I'd say because there's kudos little, you can get in from the lappy.
Could I? Yeah, I can get to there with all my movement.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a big bear though. Can I shoot past the bear?
Yeah. It's like it's on its paws. Arr.
Okay. Wow. So I'm gonna run forward, and as I'm walking, I'm gonna say, "Nice one, Laffy." Pull out. I already have Whisper out, but I'm gonna pull out the second crossbow. And sort of either side of the bear, I'm gonna try and hit the thing that Riptide just hit.
Mm-hmm.
Taking first shot to see what happens. 15.
Hits.
Very nice. For it's fucking hell. 17 points of damage.
That hits,
6 of that
and it's
being radiant. Oh, nice.
Mhm.
Um,
Riptide's like, yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it. I only killed one in one hit. Don't worry about it. I'm sure it's fine.
I'm
Not
just helping. And then I'll go second shot on the one behind it that's grappling Lou. 15 again. Weird.
That hits.
For can I numbers that? 3. No, I'll keep that. So that amount of damage.
14.
14. Bonus action. I will fire with the second crossbow at the same one. 8. That would have been a crit with the other one. For ignore the right damage on that one. Another 8.
Okay, that's really fucking hurt now. Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, cool. Rusty is just itching to get in there. He can't. It's like, guys, move the line down. I can't do anything. I'm so useless.
Does he have a range weapon?
He
I probably can't see it anywhere.
doesn't. Let me have a look. I don't think I did. Oh, he has a crossbow. Yeah, he has a crossbow. He's going to take his crossbow and shoot at the growl. Yes, this is like Wolf. Like you taught me.
You got this, Rusty.
Oh,
that's right.
Damn it. Okay, cool.
I'm trying to help. Does Rusty have advantage?
And it's exact opposite.
Well, that's what happens when you roll initiative at the beginning.
Okay, cool.
By the way, James, sorry, could I have that one I killed? Could I have done my? Because I always forget it. My things to get temp HP.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Is that your reaction?
It's my reaction.
Okay, cool. That's fine.
I know.
Right, so it's the cultist now. The one with the spiritual weapon is dead, so the new spiritual weapon being summoned next to Lou. And so it's a +3 to this to hit Lou. 22 will hit.
Yeah.
For 1d10 +3. 5 damage, radiant. Or force, whatever it is. I don't know. That's its bonus action. And as an action, it's going to Sacred Flame. One action, creature in range. It's going to look over there, see all these people. Aeon, can you please make me a dexterity saving throw, please?
That feels so targeted.
Well, he looks like the least dexterous of everyone there.
That's fair.
How do you look dexterous?
Like not wearing heavy armor.
Okay. Jesus
double
Christ.
ones. I don't do
Snake eyes, they beat.
Luckily, it was a cantrip.
Did you break a mirror before the game, or?
No, it's I had one day of I had one thing of good luck, and I used it on the 10 HP I gave Laffy.
Yeah, that checks out. Yeah.
So that's 4 radiant damage as it bops
only
you.
4?
Yeah, well, it's only 1. It's a cantrip.
Okay, but I mean, depending on the level, I don't know.
Yeah, there's 4. I checked, it's 4.
Okay.
So that's fine. So the other cultists can do the same thing. Bonus action to summon spiritual weapon.
How does concentration checks work? Because I'm concentrating on.
On a hit, you have to make a con save. You have to hit either half the damage, rounded up, or 10. So you have to make a con save for 10.
Ah.
Come on, Pete.
There you go. But yeah, so D20 a +3 to hit Lou. Ugh, don't worry about it. And then it's going to do, and again, they're trying to split their targets. I need you. Yeah. Actually, how's the bear looking? Okay, the bear's looking fine. Pete, I need to make another deck save, please.
Me?
Yeah.
Yep. But once again, let's go. No, not
Oh, 19, you're fine. You dodge the Sacred Flame. Okay, cool. Lou, you are grappled. Use an action. You can try and break out of the grapple.
I thought, was this one that grappled me?
No, it's this one here.
Okay, now I'll just kill it. I'll bonus action steady aim and I'll attack with my short sword.
Okay.
Grab.
Yeah, advantage. Okay,
Yeah,
thank God.
21
yeah.
hits.
Nice.
Oof.
Nothing's dead. I ain't gonna take it away.
Nice. So as
Dead.
it's trying to like eat my face off, I just grab the beak and like push it to the side and stab just below the mouth.
Okay. Cool. Cool.
Right,
This
let's
one's dead. Alright, this one's next to you. Again, this is gonna be the thing. Summon spiritual weapon. 13 hit Lou will not.
Misses.
And so they all got spiritual weapons up now, which is good. And there's a bonus action. Wait, did he already have it up? Was the second round? He
Oh,
was
no,
already
he
had
had
it
it
up.
for some reason.
He's poisoned.
One of them had
that's
a
what it
spirit.
is. Yeah, he's poisoned.
Yeah.
Let's see who looks the least wisdomous.
What's
I
Lou.
don't think you can tell that by look.
Yeah. Lou, can you make a wisdom saving throw, please?
Yes. Nice.
You're fine.
Nice.
You feel
I'm
like
on
you
fire
feel
today.
paralysis seeping up your legs, like you're like the spell whole person, but you shake it off, and that is his turn. Azalea, as you are the only one outside now, I will tell you this: the darkness of the sky, the oppressive weather, has suddenly started getting much worse. It's like there's some kind of force pulling all the clouds in above this tower, like a Hoover or a vacuum cleaner. Sorry, we shouldn't do brand.
Yeah, no brands allowed.
Something strange is going on with the weather outside.
Something strange in the neighborhood.
Indeed. And that's not including my ghost. Right.
Busters.
I am moving on up.
And you? Oh,
Right there. Then not
man, one
because
lightning
I'm
bolt would be
running
crazy
away.
right now.
We are one fireball away from suffering.
Oh, I am totally Thunderwave with all of us. I hope you're all aware of this.
Don't give neither James nor the party bad ideas. Please.
Well, I always have bad ideas. Who's looking fucked up?
I'm at almost half health.
My bad.
Okay, lovely. I'm going to Wizard and Bloom, and I'm going to Wizard and Bloom. Who am I going to do it and where?
When you do that voice for a character.
Yeah, I'm going to do the German spellcaster. Okay, Wizard and Bloom, and it should be able to hit all three of those guys.
What's the radius on Wither and Bloom?
It's a 10-foot radius. Thank you very much.
Oh wow, okay. Yeah, cool. Yeah.
Yeah, all of them, and then it'll give Lou a hit dice as well.
Okay, so con saves, yeah? 1, 2, 3.
Oh my god.
Oof, 1 pass, 2
Yeah.
fails.
Literally turn to.
So, wait, why did you roll 4?
I pressed wrong. Must have pressed it twice.
Oh, okay. Yeah, all of those fail. Lovely.
Apart from
Lovely.
the first guy, right?
That,
The 18.
well, that's the wrong one, isn't it? Because it's a +2.
That's +2. I think you rolled that.
Yeah, the number is wrong.
Oh, right, okay. I
That-
must have been
that's
somewhere else.
roll.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, they all fell.
Oh, maybe it's spiritual? I don't know.
Ah,
So they're all hit die?
Yeah, roll your hit die, and then you can add 5 to it.
Yeah,
Okay.
plus your
Do
con,
I
plus
also get
5.
my constitution bonus?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
So it's +4 plus whatever plus 5. Or 4 plus whatever.
+3.
Nice. Is your con +3?
You regain number.
Yeah, I have
equals
60 constitution.
It's not the con. It's not con. It's
Oh,
the,
it's not?
the spell casting mod.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
So how much damage do they
So-
take?
Oh, sorry. That's what I was just looking.
Oh.
Okay. Let's do 6 damage each.
I mean,
And
the guy
then-
next to Lou's looking really hurt.
Okay, good. Because then Zomboy is coming in.
Yeah, me.
It's a bit cluttered in there.
But moving through
Through
ally
allies
space.
It is
fine,
difficult
yeah,
terrain.
Yeah, it's difficult terrain, so it will be
Well,
half
it's free
movement.
movement through ally space,
Oh, fuck.
and its
It-
enemy
it-
space is difficult terrain.
Oh, maybe.
It's
I think
it's dirty space. It's fine. Let's just get you out of this goddamn hallway.
Okay. Okay. All right. So he's gonna make an attack. Let me just quickly look.
We're playing
what I
D&D,
said,
not
look up, it's
Conga.
My next page.
Yeah,
Conga.
we're all
Okay.
dancing.
So he is gonna do a grave bolt. Oh my god, they're ranged. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's the skeletal one's ranged.
Yeah, but I thought it was melee. Jesus, Amber. Okay. Well, he's gonna stay where he was. In fact. Okay, I'm retconning all of this. It's gonna be how much to hit? It doesn't say.
It's your spell.
Your
attack.
spell modifier, amazing, fucking incredible.
Sounds like it is.
Back in the conga line, right? I imagine that hits.
Yep.
They also make a number of attacks equal to half the spell level rounded down. Oh, bollocks, that's only one. Okay. That's going to be 2d4 plus 3 plus spell.
It's 2d4 plus 6. I assume.
So 10.
No, it's 2d. Oh, yeah, sorry, 2d6 plus 10. Yeah, you're right. So another 10 too. The one right by Leif has been bunking.
Yeah, he's dead.
Whoa! Alright, that's me.
Okay, cool. Kudo.
It's like, where is Kid? Oh, he's there. There's so many people.
This is the messiest combat I've ever seen. This is worse than the day I had to fight through
We tried to have an order,
36
but
zombies.
we tried to have an order.
Well, the bear just runs over the dead birds, thingies, whatever, and goes for the gremlins.
People, these are people.
No gremlins. And it
Cultists are
bites
people
this
too.
one. 18.
18 hits, yeah.
Nice. 7 damage, and it claws at it.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Yikes.
Yeah, the first one hits, the second one, that one, unsurprisingly, fucking whiffs at my friend.
Yeah. Are these two 5 feet apart, the gremlins?
Let's see. No. No.
Well, they aren't in the grids, that's I'm
Yeah, no, that's why I just moved him.
Yeah, and where's the other one?
Here, isn't it?
Oh, okay. Okay, then it doesn't make sense. I will just summon the echo and let the echo whack at it
Okay.
for this damage.
Miss with a 9.
You didn't roll to hit.
Yeah, I'm a genius. Wait, I have to roll to hit first, obviously. The first one's a 13 and the second one's a 23.
13 hits. But if you
So
use that
that's
damage,
11.
he's dead.
Yes. So the 11 damage.
Okay, okay.
Crikey. That's my turn.
Okie dokie. Right. So this guy here has heard all the commotion, has run up. That's what I was checking before he can get to about there. Sees this absolute bloodbath. Look of horror and confusion on his face. What can he do? What can he do? Oh boy, what can he do? Not a great deal. So he's gonna do what everyone else is doing to such complete and utter lack of success, which is bonus action spiritual weapon. Libop misses Lou, and let's see, Kudo. You're a raccoon, aren't you? Don't even see. Oh no, you're all the way back there. He's going to rush up to Riptide and try to stab Riptide. Let's see how well this goes for him. Probably not well. He gets 2 attacks. That's fine. 8 misses. And
Is Riptide's AC really high?
Riptide's AC is high. 21 hits, actually. 21 does hit. For 6 piercing damage. She's not raging, yo. She probably will be in a moment.
Can I just say, in everyone's head, try and keep one alive, if we can. In everyone's head. Just forgot to mention it. I know it's not going to happen, but I will at least try.
Let's see where
Put
I am.
up sooner.
I know, but there's still 2 of them.
Yes, it is Aeon.
Okay. Where can I get to? I'll bounce like right into this corner. Just run over to this corner, and kind of want to save that for a rainy day. I will fiddle around with my armband bangle thing and create a spell. So I'm essentially casting this one through my jeweler's kit, not through my arcane firearm, and I'm just going to cast the cantrip Fireball. So
Okay.
It appears like a small slingshot across his arm, and to hit this geezer.
Is he the one that's just appeared? Okay. Cool. Roll to hit. 15 hits.
Damn,
Ooh,
such a decent damage.
And don't you get like a D8 to that as well?
No, because I'm casting that through my jeweler's kit,
Oh,
not my
right.
arcane firearm.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Action bonus action.
Yeah.
Cool. Laffy.
I had a really cool idea, but I'm not going to be able to do it without getting into trouble. So
Do it.
Do it anyway. Do it anyway.
Do it.
We won't blame you.
I can hear the
Is it-
anger in Ash's
is it-
silence.
Is it sexy elk again?
Yes.
Are you
No.
going to like Box Bunny him with like?
I was going to. Let me just check how far it is. Yeah.
If it helps, I don't think these people are going to survive this round.
I was gonna say it's
That's
Riptide,
fine.
Wolf, and Rusty next. Like,
Yeah, so she's just gonna like put her hands on Wolf's shoulders and whisper, "Please don't kill me for this," and then Misty Step right in front of this guy. Boom. And then Primal Savagery.
Nice.
Very nice.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I only get pissed off at that if you walk into 8 enemies. There's one guy who's gonna die.
Yeah, I know, but still, you were like, "Please don't rush in there."
Okay,
Well,
nice.
it's
Good
good
turn.
hit, so it doesn't count.
Yeah,
Hang on,
that's
is
good.
the spell damage? It
Yeah,
increases.
you rolled.
Yeah, you've done it.
It's
It's
2d10.
automatically done.
You
Yeah.
just rolled low.
Yeah,
did I?
I mean, it's still a
Okay.
good attack, but right. So that's Riptide. She's just been hit in the leg by this guy who just walked out. So she's gonna remove him from the face of this earth. Oh,
So don't you mean remove? You don't mean remove his face from this earth?
So does 12 hit? Let me just double check. No, 12 misses. She wasn't reckless. She's pissed off now. She's going to reckless this time and try to remove him from the face of this earth. 19 for enough. He's still there.
Oh
He's still there.
no!
Well,
Still
I'm
there.
got turn and Rusty's
14
got turn.
damage as well.
Yeah.
Wow, he's a
Yeah,
tanky
he's-
boy.
He's
He's probably got 1 health.
Yeah, he has
Yeah.
literally got 1 health. Yeah. Wolf.
Okay.
I will say the one in behind Laffy has some cover.
Yeah, I'm aware. Which one do I go after? Rusty can deal with that guy. I'm going to run because these bodies are like they're bodies. So I think it's
Yeah,
fine.
you can just skip over.
I'm gonna sort of run up, dart
Skip.
between them, and get sort of over here. How hurt is the guy that Laffy just hit looking?
Quite.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot him with my normal crossbow, non-lethally, if I can. 23.
Kneecaps, you could say.
Kneecap.
Yeah.
Again, Wolf.
7. Oh, that's low roll.
Yep.
Still up?
Yeah.
Second attack with my normal one.
Still non-lethal.
Yes. Ah.
I'm just saying,
Okay.
specify, otherwise.
Yeah.
What's the minimum damage you can roll? Because you might take him over his hit point maximum.
It's not James. I can't do that with one hit.
You can.
This is not crit. It's not crit.
Yeah, this is your normal weapon. This is whispering. Oh no, sorry. Wolf.
No, I said with
Okay,
yeah.
sorry.
Is he gone with that?
5.
I can reroll.
So he's incapacitated now. Yeah, he's not dead, but he's
I just like quick draw both like thighs, and he goes on the floor.
Ow, you asshole! You only had to
Yeah.
do it once.
Well, he didn't even get on first time. Then what I'm gonna do is actually gonna push movement. Can I see this guy? It's on 1 health.
It's yeah, you can, but he's got a bit of cover. It
Actually, you know
won't
what? I'm not
matter.
gonna do it. I'll have it. I'll let Rusty do it. Yeah.
Okay.
Fine.
Rusty, can Rusty get there? This is the question. He's only got 30 feet of movement. Yeah, he can get there.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
So muddy. He's like balancing on a dead body to do this.
Oh.
Oh,
80. Yeah, this is playing dead. Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
shh.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah. He just carves this guy in twain.
That was the
This
crit
guy-
damage.
That was a crit.
It's only-
He just stabs him in the stomach. He's just
Look
like
at that crit.
really,
Yeah.
just like
Oh my
really
God.
unenthusiastically stabs this guy in the stomach. It's like I didn't bring much to this fight. And for the moment, we are out of initiative, and we will leave it there for tonight because it's gone well longer than I thought it would.